Wow, no fade. There was no fade on that transition. It just blinked into existence. All right, I see how it is.
Why is OBS running like a million right now on my disk?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, welcome to the void.
Welcome to the void. All right.
Like...
Neat.
I think this one leads to the game. It led to the game. Perfect. I had issue loading the page for some fucking reason. Okay, so that looks good. Well, guys, welcome to the Nerd Ensemble, where we talk shit. We talk about nerdy stuff. We talk more shit about the nerdy stuff.
You know, if we ever get, if we ever, which is a high, never gonna happen, deal, if we were to ever get monetized for any of this, we would not get it for this point because you just said shit like 20 times in the beginning. Like, yeah, we're not getting anything out of this.
I mean, we would never, but also, yeah.
Actually, no. We'd be fine because the stream, yeah, it's within like the first minute or two, and it's already been past that, so we good.
Yeah, we had a fucking starting soon screen, and now.
Yeah.
Well, I would be fucked, but you know, not about. But yeah, guys, we're back again, talking about our nerdy stuff. Today, and with you have me, Swinning Catboy, and our co-host
Zalatul VT, or you can just call me Zol.
You just call him Fred. His name is now Fred.
Fuck that. Name is Zol. Everybody's been changing my name lately.
No, you're not. No, he's Fred now from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, no. Okay. Hold on. I have my own little problem.
We're having a blunder.
No, it's not a blunder, necessarily. It's a I hate you thing.
What did I do?
Not you.
Oh, thank God. For once.
Wow.
I'm innocent for one. But yeah, guys, we are back. We you're red.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to find like a good screen color that kind of works.
Guys, it's turning red. He's angry.
Now, you haven't seen angry.
You've not seen angry.
Oh, okay, fine. You wanna see angry? There's your angry. Happy?
No.
Whatever.
I'm using many cartoon red, you know, the one where they turn red when they get pissed off. Pikachu, go to
My mouse
bed.
is just gone. I can't. All right, you know what? Here.
It's not going well for the guy.
Here. We'll keep that. Let me plug in a controller.
But yeah, well, this is having issues with this game.
It's not even that. It's a VTube studio thing where it's like, you know, you try to get like like if you try to get the color or something, it'll do that. But otherwise, it's just weird. I don't know. I'm not even gonna worry about it.
Those two things, I think, would work in the middle. Let's talk about our favorite, well, one of our favorite platforms.
What would that be?
Twitter. Let's start off with light.
Starting off light? Okay. That's what you want to call it. Let me actually load Trello up on my phone so I can actually look at these while we're sitting there.
I don't think of anything for that one specifically, but yeah, Twitter is
Not necessarily,
their
but
blocking feature.
well, okay, no, they've already changed it. It's already went live.
I think it's not gone live for everyone, but they have I think it's like
It's pretty much
slowly
live right now.
releasing. Then comes the question how many people it's gonna be live for and how many is not gonna be live for because laws.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, no, so the idea basically is that in terms of changing the block feature is a while ago they announced that they would change it to make it to where if you have people blocked, you know, normally how it's supposed to work is that if the person's blocked, they can't see anything that you're doing. You know, all of your posts, everything is just like invisible to them. They can't see that. They don't even see you at all in search results, nothing. You just don't exist anymore to them. And then they changed it to where that's no longer a thing. Now it's basically to where if you block somebody, they can still see everything that you do. They just can't interact. And in most cases, that's honestly some people are getting the most, you know, like wanting to leave right then and there. But at the same time, you also have to think it's like technically people could do that anyway if they just didn't log in. They could just log out of their account or go into like an incognito tab and, you know, they're already logged out in that case, and then just go to your page and they can still see everything. It doesn't change anything. It's just, it's still stupid. I agree it's still a stupid change and it shouldn't be changed like that. That shouldn't be a thing. But, yeah.
Yeah, no, problem is most website has it that way though. I think Twitch recently actually changed it. I don't know if they actually ever changed it or not.
I mean, they made it eventually. I mean, it came out like a few months ago to everyone.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Clyde is not going to sleep. He's working.
Wow.
Well, so why are you here in chat, huh, Clyde?
Clyde?
Why are you not working, Clyde?
Yeah, Clyde.
just pile on bullying him. Because my boss just left. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. If the boss left, so who's gonna call on me? Tell on me. But yeah, no. For me, I don't give a fuck. If I'm gonna block someone, I just gonna block them. If they still wanna see my post, well, good for them. I think that just speaks volumes on that you have a problem, not me.
True.
And the only people I have blocked on my account is ads.
Makes perfect sense.
So, like,
I don't know. Just like it started with that, and I guess I might as well bring it up because, you know, we're on Twitter. It's not posted yet, but or it's not on our topics list, but it is in conjunction. Along with that, they also made it to where now on Twitter, every single, like, it wasn't really an announcement kind of thing, but it, you know, it's figured out that, yeah, no, it's gonna be doing this now. Twitter has its own AI called Grok. At least I think that's what it was called. And yeah, they basically made it to where any picture, any sort of media that you post on Twitter will immediately be fed into its into its algorithm. Like, you know, so it'll be fed into that so it can generate things through the media that you make. So yeah, without, you know, no consent, nothing, it'll just straight up do it. Which is another reason why people are now mass leaving, especially artists are mass leaving Twitter at the moment. And where they be going? Mostly, you know, different places, but one of the biggest currently is Blue Sky. There was a huge, like, week of people just straight migrating to there. and I'm not really sure if the hype has kept up, but at the very least, you know, I've been checking it out more, and people have been posting quite a bit now versus what they were before said migration, so I think it's been going pretty well.
Here is the thing, though. It's so funny because Twitter is breaking its own TOS.
Yeah, in what manner?
I am not. So it says in its rules, I checked these rules, that you own the content. So if you own the content, they cannot legally use your content, correct?
Well, I mean, it is Elon we're talking about. I don't think he really cares.
Yeah, exactly. And then you go further up, but we can use your content. Like, no, you can't, because you say that we own our own content. All we post is our content. Like, that means that you cannot use that content without giving us the money for it. Technically. Which is funny. It's like, yeah, you can. We're gonna do this, but also you own it. Like, but if you take my content, I don't own it. Then you. I know. So some people doesn't know this, but Twitter, Twitch, every place sells your information to third parties. This is a common thing. It's mostly to other businesses that they work with to be able to do stuff with, but otherwise it's like they don't legally can sell it otherwise. But they sell it to those people only for specific things. Which is so funny when people realize that Discord did that and they were like, Discord sells our information. Like, did you fucking read the TOS? Like, like it says that we are gonna sell it to certain third parties. And that's because they need to do that to be able to run the platform.
Pretty much.
It's not Facebook we're talking about.
Yeah, that's its own little messy deal. But I mean, that's I don't know. There's not much else to really say about the whole Twitter situation. Most of the people are kind of leaving it as of right now, so yeah.
And I'm just sitting there with basically popcorn, but be like, this is gonna burn fine. I'm just waiting for it to like shut down, and then I'm gonna be like, yep, I don't have social media anymore. Well, I have a Facebook, but I don't use it at all.
Me neither.
I use it mostly for Messenger. You know, I think your Twitter is stupid.
Indeed. So what else you want to go on about? We got a whole list of things. One is a little bit topical.
Yeah, we have a lot of side topics, like holy.
We got a lot of side topics. I added a lot that would actually be kind of interesting, and then I have, you know, we have our major topics, which are
I will say one of the
form.
topics. I think we should try it before we do it.
What do you mean?
The second to last topic. I think we should test that one because it's free on the PlayStation.
I guess we could. I mean, we can still talk about it a little. We just talk about what we initially think it'll be, and then later we could try and go from there. But I personally don't think I would like it at all.
No, I know, because you pretend you have standards.
It's not really about that. I just don't really care for it.
Yeah. Okay, so while we're talking about the specific game, Death Note. There's a Death Note game.
Yeah, it's something. I don't know. There's a basically, you know. Okay, it was recently announced, and I guess it's out now. Was the Death Note Killer Within game. And at first, like, you know, you have this trailer where it shows like a you know, nicely animated, you know, like 3D animation kind of like look. It looked very, you know, I wouldn't say, you know, obviously not close to the anime, but I'm saying like, you know, it looked good for like an anime game. And it's like, okay, you know, maybe some can actually come out of this. This might be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Gotta get my fan up.
Yeah. But yeah, no,
Taking off our
it
cold.
looked interesting.
But, yeah, no, I mean, it looked really interesting, and then it immediately had a complete shift and just turned into like oh, okay. Straight up just like, okay. Most people were saying like, you know, it looks a lot like it would be a Among Us clone.
Oh, God.
But at the same time, I was sitting there, I'm like, I don't know if it even really is that, because to me, it doesn't look like the whole, you know, with Among Us or any game like that. It's like, you know, you have, you know, a full team of whoever, you know, survivors or whatever it would be, and then you know, the extremely small, like, you know, 1 to 3 people who are like, you know, the bad guys that you have to weed out or anything. This is basically a team v team by the look of it. Like, it looks like there's like, you know, full teams worth, if from what the trailer looked like to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just saying like that's what it looked like to me anyway. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it though.
But it has integrated voice chat, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, it'll have that.
Which I'm gonna think that's gonna be funny, because if they have it like proximity chat voice, oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I mean that might not be bad, but the real problem, I don't know. Also, it's just that you go from that to what looks like fucking, I don't know the exact thing. It's not Legos. It's not or anything like that. It's it's a very weird design of fucking characters that just show up. I mean, it's like for me and Swede, we can see what they look like right here in this thumbnail that I've like added as an attachment to our Trello. But it's like yeah, I don't know how to describe the way those guys look. It looks fucking weird. The anime, it's just like you go from something that looks really nice to what the hell is this?
Oh, so basically every anime game ever, they put 200,000 into the fucking cutscenes, and then the game costs like a fucking PlayStation 2 game.
Hmm. Oh.
Yeah, no. I think it would be interesting.
I don't know. But again, like I said, I'm not really into those type of games anyway, so who knows?
Yeah. We need to find about 10 people. It's cross-platform too, so we don't have to worry about shit. I think it says on the I went to the PlayStation Store because I had to add it to my library. This game is meant to be played online only, especially it's also a PlayStation to not make it. New game that supports crossplay for large groups of players. So we would be fine if people played on PC.
Hmm.
I assume it runs like Among Us, so it's like a code you have to join.
Maybe.
Yep. That's Death Note, guys.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Death Note thing.
not much else to say.
I mean, not much else to say because we just haven't played it, so it's just like, you know, we can get around to it, but it's gonna take some time.
We need friends.
Yeah.
Which topic should we do now? Let's take one of the major ones. 2 of them we need to kind of do hand in hand because they basically close calls. So I think we can pull in one other topic first before we do the fun topic.
I mean, there's a few of those. You're gonna have to be a bit more specific.
Okay.
I mean, at least try not
Oh.
smacking into the mic.
Yeah,
Jeez.
but 2 of them is very connected, so I think we should do one of the 3 that is not really connected.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to say what? I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I mean, which topic should we do? What do you think we
I
should
don't
do?
know.
I did the first topic.
I mean, what are we trying to do right now? Major or side? What are we trying to do right now?
One of the major topics.
Okay then.
Then we can pull in Black Ops after that, I think.
Mm. There's a lot to deal with on that one.
One of the topics has an update, by the way, which I don't know if you added.
The
Twitch stuff.
yeah, I've already added that.
Okay, good. So then we can then we have that later.
At least I think I've already added it. If not, I already know it. So
No, I too think. Yeah, I don't think you added it.
oh well. I guess just to get it out of the way, because it's a little long, is the Markiplier one.
Okay, yeah, I think that it's that one, and then one I think we can do after, which is 2 coverage in one. Yeah, I don't know much about this because I have not watched it yet. I don't know
Probably
if I
because I don't even know if you
watch
can watch,
it.
because I don't know if it's out of the US yet or not. You might be able to watch it via VPN, but I have no idea.
I don't have a VPN.
Sucks for you then. Okay, let's get to
Yeah, I think you will have to take most of this drive.
Okay. So, recently, okay, it was a bit of time ago. What was it? October, about
about a month
15th, I think. About 15th is roughly when it actually came out. Prematurely,
About
I
a
should
month
say.
ago.
But, okay, just skimming through what I've wrote down, because this is all stuff that I've paraphrased. Okay. So the way that this basically started out is, everyone who knows Markiplier, yeah, you know, popular guy, popular YouTuber, popular creator, I would say, actually, considering he's done a lot more than just that lately. Maybe a few years, like, it was well around like 2020, maybe before that. I don't really remember when exactly. I don't know when it came out, but there's this company called Q Code, which basically makes like audio drama podcasts and everything, and they released one called The Edge of Sleep, and Mark was actually the main VA in it anyway. He was still the main character in that podcast. Later on, which actually I think there's also a book, but I'm not sure about that. I remember seeing the title, but I don't actually know if there was a book. I need to look into that. But they eventually, like, there was some rumors circulating around where there was like a like pictures, and then like a, not necessarily a trailer, but like, you know, a clip in a sense of it, and would show like, oh, this is the podcast but made as a TV show. It's like, oh, and you know, it was obviously real because you actually have Mark going around doing things, and it's like, okay, you know, he wouldn't just do that for nothing. I mean, maybe as like a, you know, what would you even call it? I was gonna say fan recreation, but it's like, you know, it's him doing it, so it's like, I guess just actor recreation then. I don't know, just like as a like, hey, cool, here's this thing to promote the podcast. I was like, way back, like, all right, cool. But no, it actually was becoming a TV show. What happened is it got to the point to where I don't think I didn't watch the original video, which is called The Plan, that he posted on his channel. It was like called The Plan, and or it might be one before that, but I think it was The Plan. Let me check. I do have them on here, I think.
I think it's The Plan.
Mark's Plan.
I think you mentioned it.
Yeah, it should be Mark's Plan, I think is what it's called. Or at least that's what I said. So it's like, it's I don't know, it's something like that. It's been called The Plan. Anyway, point is that was released out, and he could like, okay, basically they made it to where he wasn't allowed to say what the project was, where it was releasing, nothing. All he could say is like, hey, there's something big happening that is going to happen soon, and he needed everyone to go to it, watch it, get it up to the top 10 list. Like, that's where it needed to be in order for things to happen. And eventually, like, I don't know what else happened in that video. I think the rest of what I'm about to say does go through with it, but I'll get into it. Eventually, what happened is, like, people figured out it was Edge of Sleep. Maybe he said it. I don't remember if he did, because, like I said, I didn't watch the original video. I don't know if he said that, but I don't think he was allowed to say what it was. But from my recollection, anyway. What is it? It was supposed to release on the 18th of last month. That's when it was supposed to release, because that's when all the marketing was set to come out and everything. Like, that was known. Like, all the marketing would come out around the 18th, and that's how it would be. As a very sly move, I don't know if this was intentional or not, they released it on Prime Video, which is where it was initially supposed to be released anyway. He just wasn't allowed to tell anyone that. It released on Prime Video, and people found it by looking for it. Found out, like, oh, hey, here it is. It was basically shadow dropped. No announcement, no marketing, nothing. It was just there. And everyone was allowed to watch it within the US. Everyone outside of US couldn't watch it, but people who were in US could watch it right away. And I kind of feel like that was part of sort of their challenge of like, hey, get your people to watch. If you think you could do this, then fine. Get everyone to watch it and get it up to top 10. And that was the idea. Again, no marketing was released until 3 days later. It wasn't supposed to release until then. Like, everything was ready on the 18th, and everything was like, scheduled and ready to go. Well, yeah, no, it wasn't marketed till 3 days later, which was really weird move in my opinion. And then he basically. Go ahead.
I think it's happened before. I think Netflix also done that by accident, like releasing a thing they were gonna release.
Yeah, I think.
So they were releasing a third-party movie or something that they were gonna add, but they did it too early. And I think they also once added something. I don't know if it was if it was like Game Company or something that added. Was it Game Pass that did that by accident? They added a game to Game Pass that wasn't meant to go on Game Pass.
I have no idea.
I think that happened to Xbox last year or something.
No idea.
It was funny.
But anyway, after that,
it was just an accident, but they were like, okay, we're gonna just let it go because people have already found it.
Yeah. But after that, they he released another video called The New Plan, and basically, it was him mentioning that they just dropped the movie out of nowhere, and he was kind of annoyed about it because, they dropped it, or I said movie, the TV show. It is a show. They dropped it with days early before any marketing, so it's like it made his job a lot harder of like trying to get everyone to go watch it. Granted, a lot of people watch him, they just go to this video and be like, him telling them, go here, watch this, they'll do it. I don't even think it was until the next day, and it was already in top 6, if I remember correctly. It was either top 9 or top 6. It was like around there already. And, that part was fulfilled. The problem is that the actual plan, the actual challenge, was that he's supposed to keep it in the top 10 for quite a while. For at least, like, a few weeks or something. And it did drop back down eventually, and he had to, he kept trying to get people to, watch it, rewatch it, share it around, stuff like that, just so he can, like, get back up there. The major reason is mostly because if he didn't, the idea is that, what is it? But I mean, I'll get to the post here in a minute. There's a post that he had that was like a full on like responding to people hating on him for like, constantly constantly saying, hey, do this, go watch this, do all that. Cause like people felt like they were getting pressured into doing something. But, I guess I can wait to mention that until like I read that post. But let's see. We're gonna go with that. Yeah, I'll wait to continue that thought once we get to that. But the other thing that happened is that Prime Video, I believe it is on the actual Prime Video YouTube channel, released a Edge of Sleep trailer. The problem about that trailer is that it basically full on spoils everything. All of the like high points, all the what do you want to call it? The twists, the turns, everything of the show, completely spoiled by that trailer. Everything is. And then Mark basically posted his unofficial trailer, which spoils nothing. It is actually what a trailer's supposed to be. It's like, yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Let me see.
Didn't know they made anime openings.
Pretty much. I guess I'll go and mention this, but yeah, no, the idea again is to keep in the top 10 and everything. That's a challenge. And if he didn't, that it might honestly make it a lot harder for him to get any of his future projects, onto platforms like Prime Video. Like it would very likely not happen, or just not be taken seriously enough for it. Like, for example, Mark is currently making the movie Iron Lung, and yeah, that it's very likely that would not go to a single platform if if this doesn't go through, or if this doesn't go exactly as planned. Other than that, let's see. What else have I wrote down here? Okay, I guess I should go ahead and go for the hate message. Or the responding to hate. It's a bit of a long one, so I'm going to try to like speak around through it. But yeah, basically, like I said before, people were getting really pissed off on the Markiplier subreddit about like him pushing everyone to do this, like, pressuring like crazy, and people were getting super pissed off about it for some reason, and saying that everyone having to do this. What is it? So basically, he was just trying to tell people that, yeah, either saying, you don't have to, but also saying that you don't, or there's probably people saying like, they know what they're talking about, blah, 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 but he's saying, you don't. And saying that Amazon didn't buy the show. No one bought the show. That it was shopped around to every streamer, every publisher, every distributor, and every format you can think of, and it was shot down every single time. Not despite of him, but because of him. So basically, because it had Mark in it, that is the reason why no one wanted to take it. So there's a lot of that. And basically, Prime has a self-publishing platform, so it's the only reason why it was actually there. But it could still go extremely downhill if no one actually watched it. And also, it's not even his show. Like, none of it is actually his. He's just an actor. Like, that's it. He just acted in the show. It's not his show. But it's still, like, they basically put all of their, like, advertisement, like, marketing value on him specifically. There is marketing value out there. There, like I said, there is, trailers and all that out there for people to watch, to like, know about it, but mostly everything comes from him. So it's basically that. Let's see. Let me see if there's anything else I can bring out of this. Basically, in the end, he basically just said that that all this is just him, like considering the idea of poking bears being fun. Like for him, this is like really fun to do, to like keep poking at it, keep trying to get the ratings up and everything like that, just to screw with whoever thinks that he can't do it or stuff like that, just to mess with them. And, he says it's fun. It's like, could be fun for others, but, they don't have to do anything about it. So there's stuff like that. That's one thing he's mentioned. Plus, he's still not... There's like a comment also somewhere around there where he's mentioned, like, he still doesn't forgive the subreddit for what they did for his last huge project, which, if anyone even knows what it is, the Unis Honest, where like he basically had him and another creator make videos for an entire year and then after that year, the entire channel was deleted. Like that's the whole point of the project, and the idea was basically, you know, if you seen it, if you were there, you lived it, okay. But after it was gone, you were never supposed to see it again. No one's ever supposed to see that stuff again. And instead, people decided to archive the whole thing and then just post it on the subreddit. And that really pissed them off.
Yeah, that's just a shitty move overall.
It's like that really pissed them off. It's just like, you know, it took this project that was supposed to be fleeting, supposed to be, you know, like I said, like you had to be there situation, and turned it into pointless. Like, you know, just made it pointless. Everyone could just watch whatever they wanted to. I mean, for one, he already said, like, you know, he didn't like it if people archived it, like, you know, for themselves. It's like, you know, that's against the point of it. It's kind of stupid, but what can you do? People are going to do that. It's the point that they shared it with others, like had it all listed for everyone to access it. That's what really set him off. And they put it in his own subreddit, which is even more worse.
Which is the dumbest thing.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, no, that's really fucking dumb. I feel like, honestly, I don't think he can, because technically the project is gone, because, you know, he had to delete the whole thing. So I don't think technically the copyright doesn't exist anymore, because whatever. Maybe, though, because there is copyright for, like, unreleased projects and stuff, so maybe it would work. But honestly, he could probably copyright that shit. Or, you know, like, anything like that, a cease and desist or DMCA in some case, he could probably do that towards people if he wanted to. He probably won't, because it's just not something he'd do, but if he wanted to, he could. Because
yeah,
that's full-on content that's not supposed to be shown to everybody, and there it is, it's being shown.
Jeez.
But anyway, TLDL, considering this is a podcast, so, you know, too long didn't listen. Yeah, no, basically there is a show called The Edge of Sleep. I've watched it, actually, pretty good. I've also listened to the original podcast. I prefer the podcast version over the show, but, you know, still, they're both good. I do recommend actually watching anyway. But...
And, yeah, it's not in Sweden.
Okay. It is on Prime Video. It is probably only still locked in the US for right now, so you might need a VPN to watch it. I've heard some people have issues with that. And yeah, like I said, the too long didn't listen part of it is just... The show came out. It came out before marketing, and he was trying to get people to keep it in the top 10 so that his future projects could actually, you know, be put onto platforms, because no one wants to take him or take into projects just because he's in it. And they think that that's not, you know, marketable or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's it of that. That is the mark.
I mean, had it
That
been...
is Edge of Sleep.
I think the issue is also Markiplier is not as big as he used to be.
I mean, he's still kind of big, but I mean, yeah, no, I mean, you're somewhat right.
Because I think it's the same with like PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye. They have kind of not a bit. They have been at their peak. They're not at their peak anymore. They have done it. They're done. But now they're staying there at like, they're still known, but like they're probably not bringing as much new people as they could do back in the day.
Right.
So it's like as with Mr. Bezos doing a literal show with Amazon, he's getting away with it because he's relevant compared to like Markiplier and the older YouTubers. Which, yes, it sucks, but that's just reality, sadly.
Yeah. It's not always going to be it's basically an uphill battle for them, really.
Oh, fun fact. I'm gonna mention this when we talk about streaming services. I can watch Jake Paul. What is it, Jake Paul? Yeah, Jake Paul fight Tyson on Netflix.
Yeah, it's always stupid.
I mean, if I can watch it for free, I might actually do it. Oh, that is just so funny.
That is one of the most stupidest things I've ever seen, though. It's like him trying to be like, oh, hey, I want to tackle this guy. Like, dude, you're gonna fucking die. It's fucking Mike Tyson, you idiot. I don't care how old he is right now.
Didn't people say also that he only goes for like older people that can't fight anymore? I mean, not the Tyson Con 5, but
I mean, honestly, I've seen the training videos when it comes to Tyson currently. It's like, yeah, no, you're no, you're fucked.
he's gonna be. There was like this Swedish MMA fighter that everyone was excited for his fight. He was fighting some big guy, some major big MMA fighter, and he got knocked out at 30 seconds.
Wow.
Like, it was so hyped up, and then it was like, bam, you're done. Yeah, guys, do not fight people. Especially not someone that knows what they're doing.
Oh,
if you're gonna fight a toddler, though they bite, but you might have a chance against them. But the mother might kick you, but you know. So, Black Ops 6 Zombies, what did you think?
Yeah, Black Ops 6 Zombies. I'll say this much. Honestly, when it comes down to it, it's still not the same when it comes to, you know, whatchamacallit, it's still not really the same to me when it comes to, like, you know, classic zombies. I mean, I'm still gonna be the bigger fan of that. So, you know, playing all the old stuff, World at War, the Black Ops 1 through 3. Well, okay, 3 only custom zombies, or John. I don't like the actual DLCs of Black Ops 3. I don't really like those. But that kind of gameplay I much prefer over what we have. But I mean, honestly, just gameplay wise, I mean, it's not bad. It's okay. I guess we'll go like, just, have you played both maps?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just say this. When it comes to Liberty Falls, it's like, you know, it's not that bad. I mean, it's a bit open. You know, there's a lot of openness to it. Honestly, there's a few places where nice to, you know, train zombies in the first place. Bowling alley, that's kind of nice. It's honestly super easy to really get points in that map, to the point where, you know, I could probably double pack, get the tier 3, stuff like that for the, you know, people who haven't played the or tier 3 armor. People who don't know what I'm talking about. You know, pack a bunch by itself, 5,000. You know, double pack is then adding 15,000 after that. And then the
Is it 25 for the biggest?
30. 30,000 for that. Yeah, 30,000 for triple. And the tier 3 armor is 14,000. So getting all of those, getting the perks, stuff like that, it's like, you know, it's not too difficult to do, honestly. So it's whatever. I will say this. Going into it, or at least like when I heard that, you know, we would have loadouts and everything where you can have like whatever gun just added in, that wasn't like limited loadouts. It was just, you know, you unlock guns, you get to, you know, you get to immediately start with them. At first I was kind of like, I don't really like this. I think it's kind of defeats the purpose of classic zombies of starting with almost nothing. Like you feel like you have straight up nothing, and, you know, having to work your way up to actually having good stuff. I guess you can still play that if you want to. You could just go in with just a pistol and, you know, still play that method. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, I guess it's okay, you know. I honestly start with an LMG. So, okay.
You went to level 4 and you were like, okay, what weapon? LMG.
Well, I got that. The idea is like I got the LMG in my like in the box at one point, and I used it for quite a bit, and I unlocked the gun. I've actually have 2 LMGs. The second LMG sucks. I forget what it's called, but it fucking sucks. The first one is way better. Like the first unlocked one is just better. It's the PU something. It's like, I think it's PU 21, but that's way better. Anyway, I don't know. Gameplays are all good. I've also tried the Easter eggs. Liberty Falls is super easy. Terminus, on the other hand, that's a map where there's a lot of you know, corridors, a lot of like closed spaces. There are some open stuff. It's okay. Fighting that laboratory fucking sucks, which the Easter egg honestly requires you to do that at some point, and it is fucking difficult. I have yet to beat the Easter egg on Terminus. because the final boss is super hard. It's mostly hard if you play with more people, because the way the game works is, you know, more people added, more zombies spawn, more health that the bosses have. So you have to worry about that. If you play solo, then yeah, you know, less zombies, less health. It's probably easier to play solo, honestly, if you know what you're doing.
How else we need to play zombies?
Yeah, we do at some point. What's kind of fun is that there's this part in the Terminus Easter egg that requires math, like full on fucking math. Like, you know, find, like, it has like a XYZ scenario, and you have to find the X, find the Y, and find the Z in equations, like in 3 different equations to get numbers. And it's just like, why?
Is it the idea of XYZ that X is gonna be one number, and Z is one number, and you're gonna figure that out because you need to figure out what the sum is, or you don't have the sum and you need to figure out, like...
I mean, the thing is, like, you know, you have to figure all that stuff out, but the good news is that if you, like, you have to go in this machine to actually input the numbers, like, you know, that you get, while you're in that machine, zombies can't touch you. Like, they won't even try to kill you at all. They'll just run away from you. So you can actually have somebody sitting there doing the work while another person leaves, or, you know, while other person deals with the zombies. So you can be like, you know, start a new round, that person's still in there, it's fine. There's a timer, though. I don't know how long the timer is that, you know, you can sit there with it, because then it'll eventually kick you out as if you got the wrong answer, and obviously if you get the wrong answer, it kicks you out, and you can't do it again to the next round. You got that.
I think it's because you're not camping it, that's why they're kicking you out after a time limit.
Yeah, probably. There's that, and then there is, what is it? You can actually, if you can't do the math, honestly, then you can actually just pay a guy like 5,000 points and he'll do it for you. Like, there's just like this hacker guy that just like sits up in the starting area. You can just pay him 5,000 points and there you go. He'll give you the answers.
Oh, so that guy is just like, I'm not getting attacked, guys. I'm fine.
Oh no, well, he's behind glass, like he's in like in another room, but there's like a, you know.
Oh.
It's like in that whole situation.
You know that everyone else always seems safe in that fucking game?
Right? No, you have that.
Why do we have to fly? Can't we be behind the glass and then...
Yeah. But the funny thing is, and we'll definitely use this when we play if you want to go through the Easter egg, but the funny thing is someone actually created, like they actually programmed a full-on calculator. So all you have to do is like, when the idea is that like you go around the map, there's these 3 laptops, you get symbols on them, you put in those symbols for the X, Y, and Z, and whenever you get the machine, it'll actually tell you which is which. But anyway, you put those symbols into the calculator, and it'll automatically give you the answer. It's like, all right, cool. Cool, I guess. This is like, it's so dumb.
I will say this though, so far the little I have played, I've not played much because it's boring playing alone a little bit, and
yeah,
I'm not a big fan of just Call of Duty anymore in general. Like,
nah, I get that. I'm honestly the same way.
Like, if I'm gonna play Call of Duty, I'm gonna go play Spec Ops with someone, or Modern Warfare 2 in the old days. Not the new Spec Ops, because fuck that Spec Ops.
Yeah, the new Spec Ops fucking sucks. Classic is where it's at. Also, did my shield never turn off? Hold on. I just noticed my Twitch chat still says that. Let me reload it. Gotta make sure. I'm okay if no one watches, because, you know, whatever. But it's better. I just want to make sure no one's blocked from talking. Okay. We good.
I could talk. Oh, that could be because I'm a mod.
Yeah, you're a mod. Mods can talk in shield mode. It's okay. It's off. It didn't tell me it was off. Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know.
So far, I'm not a big fan of Liberty Falls.
I'm okay with it. I mean, it's not that bad.
There's too many fucking cars.
It's not really that big a deal. I mean, the problem is, like, me and you have talked about this, is that you like to run around the entire map as if that's the way you play the game, is to constantly go, like, you know, have a path, run around the entire map, and that's how you play. Like, I always thought that was a dumb move, personally. Like, it's like, you're gonna get killed eventually.
Because, like, in Cold War, it's basically the first map. You kind of have to do that because that map is so fucking huge. and if you don't move, you're kind of gonna get stuck.
Frankly, I mean, I don't know. My experience will not be based off of that at all, considering I've only played a couple of the levels of Cold War, and it's just like, honestly, I don't care. I thought all Cold War maps were absolute dog shit. I thought zombies in general in Cold War was absolute dog shit. I thought it was like the most piece of trash that we've gotten until Modern Warfare 3 came out, and then I realized it could get worse. That is the absolute worst zombies that Call of Duty's ever had.
Did they have a zombie mode?
The new Modern Warfare 3, yeah, it has zombies. It's fucking awful. That one, basically, you have to go, like, it's just an open world map, like, you know, Warzone or DMZ kind of way. And then,
also like the Cold War did? With the...
Not really, no. No, like, Cold War still had, like, you know, still in a way what Black Ops 6 does, but Black Ops 6 kind of, you know, crunches it down back into round-based and also has, like, sort of limited map in a way. While, I guess Cold War still had the open map, sure, but... yeah, not exactly. That still had objectives and shit. Modern Warfare 3 apparently has no objectives. It's just basically you fight zombies, you get your, you know, you like, you know, you get your points, you get, you can find stuff around the map, sure. You get, what is it? You get all these good weapons. And basically the idea is just like, you know, survive for a bit and then exfil. That's the whole point of the map, or the whole point of the game type. It's just survive for a bit, exfil. And there is a timer. There's a timer in the fucking mode, which makes it to where if you die, you know, if you don't make it, you know, if that timer runs out, you die, and you do not exfil, or you don't get any of your shit. You lose everything you just got. You lose all progress of that map, and it's fucking. It sounds so stupid. I've never played it. Like, I installed Modern Warfare 3 on my computer to play at some point, but it got to the point where I never played it. And eventually Black Ops 6 came out. I'm like, all right, uninstall Modern Warfare 3, install Black Ops 6 to try it. And so far, zombies-wise, I'm not against it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a shitty... as I said, zombies is boring nowadays.
Nowadays, yeah. It's like, I'm not against, though, frankly. Like, I'm not against, whatchamacallit, I'm not against, you know, playing Black Ops 6 zombies. It's all right. It's just, it's not something we're going to actively look for. Like, it's not, I mean, I'll play it because people are going to tell me to play it. You know, the friends group I'm currently playing with, you know, if me and you play it, I'll play it. But mostly it's just like, eh.
Yeah.
It's not that great of a thing to me. It's kind of like a, it's an ill attempt. In my opinion. Welcome, Clyde.
Clyde's like, yeah, this is great.
Yeah, no, Clyde's basically just like, it's like, oh, Black Ops 6 Zombies, awesome. Like, it's okay.
No.
The thing is, I'm okay playing it. Like, I'll just reiterate, it's just like, you know, I'm okay playing it. I do think it's kind of fun, but I do not think it's anywhere close to classic Zombies. Nowhere near close. At all.
And I'm preferring Spec Ops, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I grew up in
Mostly
zombies
because-
still, so that's my thing.
Yeah. I grew up with Modern Warfare, you grew up with...
I grew up with World of War.
Basically.
Yeah. World
Yeah.
War is what I grew up with, so I grew up with zombies. But it's like, you know, I prefer the old classic, like, you know, zombies deal of like, you know, it felt like a horror, like, it felt like a, you know, basically like a horror game. Like, you know, lore was like extremely good. And like, it was basically to the point where nowadays the lore is just given to you. Back then, lore was basically, you had to fucking figure this shit out. Like, it was a whole fucking like brainchild trying to figure this out by yourself, or, you know, with your, you know, with people. There was like a whole group, a whole community coming together trying to figure out what the hell this shit means. That was a damn good time, if you ask me. That's what lore should be. It's like, I like that. I like the idea people have to do that. But like, it takes some effort. It's not just thrown at you. Speaking of, speaking
Is
of,
that actually pro or not?
I have no idea. We'll find out. Hold on. It says it's connected, so I don't know.
Okay, because I think I saw a blue thing, but I don't, because it comes from the left side to the
Yeah.
right side.
Yeah, it comes from the left. But I don't know. It's just like, like I said, when it comes to Black Ops 6, it's just, I don't know. It's fun. Sure, I'll play it. You know, people want me to play it, I'll play it. But it's just not something I'm going to constantly do, I guess. It's not something that I'm going to praise. There's some people who are literally trying to say that Black Ops 6 in total deserves like Game of the Year or some shit. I don't know what the fuck they're smoking. Like, I mean, I hear people say that the campaign's alright, and...
If Black Ops 6 actually wins Game of the Year,
I don't think it'll be a candidate.
Probably.
Like, I've seen some people who are just like saying it's like, oh, like I know we haven't had a COD game a Game of the Year. I don't think they ever have actually, but it's just like, oh no, like this is the one that will definitely get it. It's like, no, no.
If it do, I don't know.
It doesn't deserve it.
I think I'm quitting gaming. Guys, we're becoming a React channel if Black Ops 6 wins Game of the Year.
I don't know, you got...
At that point, it's like, okay, we don't have standards anymore, got it.
I don't know, but when it comes down to it, we have all that. Join me on what? But what is it? When it comes down to the only reason why I honestly praise currently World at War the most, and also a bit of Black Ops 3, but the PC version only. Why? Custom zombies. You can play like there's a huge ass fucking community of custom maps on World at War and Black Ops 3, and they are really fucking good. So it's just like, yeah, no, I love that.
We won you on Rust. Snipers only.
Also, when we're talking original Spiral Fade map. Oh, all right.
I don't remember Spiral.
I think we're talking something else. But when it comes to like the original also servers, at least now, that's actually something we can get easily fixed, because there's plutonium and also I4WX is what I think it's called, in order to get Modern Warfare 2 to work. But yeah. Yeah, Black Ops 3 custom zombies. Yeah. The only problem with Swede, though, is he can't play Black Ops 3 zombies. Not traditionally, because his computer can't run it. However, he can connect to my computer. We can play split screen. So, that works. Like, that works, then we can add someone. So that part works. But he can play World of War zombies. Perfectly fine. Speaking of, sometime next week or so, maybe we should continue the World of War veteran.
So last time we played, it didn't go well. We got bombed, and then we got bombed even more.
Time to get bombed some more. Time to get bombed extremely more, buddy.
Guys, if you wanna watch that, I think I have uploaded the episode on my side, and
mine's definitely uploaded.
Yeah. So if you wanna go watch us getting bombed,
like every 5 fucking seconds.
Not even a joke. We were like, oh, grenade, like, and afterwards like grenade, like grenade. Guys, how many grenades do you have?
Basically.
Like, World at War grenade spam is real. If someone says it can't hurt you, it can hurt you.
It can hurt you quite a bit.
I've seen it. Even worse is when we are on 2 different parts of the map and we can't fucking do shit. Because if you try to move, you get gunned down, or you get thrown a grenade at.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we'll be back. But, well, next week we're gonna play Phasmophobia, actually.
Well, we can have 2 days.
Yeah, so if you don't plan anything with someone else, maybe.
We'll see. I have no idea what I have planned next week. But I mean, hey, you know, we have at least Fast playing with True, which is something we've been trying to get for fucking ever. Trying to get him to play a horror game forever, and now is when he decided, he's like, oh, well, you know what? Actually, why not?
And I'm being like, this game is
apparently,
because like,
the idea is basically, you know, he had like a thing against horror games where, you know, he really couldn't play them. But then it got to where now he's just like, you know what? Yeah, I can play them. So it's like, all right, let's do it. We'll play Phasmophobia then. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But probably should go back to topics.
Nah.
Okay. Well, go fuck that then. Guys, we are gonna sidetrack now. We are gonna talk about
Golf.
the global warming. Golf.
We're talking about golf. Hey guys, did you know that we have a gigantic golf series thing that we're gonna start sometime?
Sol decided because I say golf so much. He was like, "Fuck it, I am making a fucking list of golf. We're gonna play golf games."
I made a huge list of golf games throughout the generations, like even back all the way to Atari 2600 till now to get this kind of shit. It's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna play the first golf game that was made on, at least on a video game console. And not a PC game, because there was like 2 other games before it apparently. But yeah. So guys, be ready to watch us just wonder why we are doing this and why we hate ourselves.
I wanted that every day, don't worry.
We're also gonna play some PDA golf, of course, because you know they're the class. I mean, who didn't
the
play
actual
some
kind of
PDA?
golf stuff, but yeah.
Like, I think I played Tiger Woods once or twice when I was a kid.
I may have played Tiger Woods once. I don't know. There's only one golf that we can't play, sadly, because it requires actual tracking. This was something interesting back in the day. Like, I know we're still in this tangent, but hold on. One thing that was kind of interesting is like back on the original Xbox. I don't know if it was on other platforms, but maybe. There was a golf game. I forget the name of it.
Would it connect?
But no. Like I said, original Xbox. So Connect wasn't a thing. It came with a device that you plug into like the first port on the Xbox, and it had like straps. You had to strap it on your wrists, and then it came with like a tiny plastic putter, and like you had to like it would actually track how you moved your wrists, because like it would have like the line, it would have what is it, I guess like not necessarily rope, but like string, whatever, like it would have that like pulling, like tugging, like from the machine itself. It's like you would actually like lift it up as if you were putting it behind you to then like swing, and it would track all that, and you would actually do that.
So you're ready to put down like $3,000-4,000 for
I think I might have it. I think I might still have it, because I owned it. Like I have my original Xbox, and I think I still have it in the closet. That or my sister has it.
You might actually still be able to play it.
Probably.
You might actually be able to stream it.
Maybe. I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to look into it, because it sounds like it'd be fun.
Be ready to watch a shitty... I'm just gonna be watching that with him, and he's just gonna golf. And I'm gonna be like, terrible.
The only real problem is that no one is gonna be able to see me actually do the, like actually see the machine working. So it's like, I can't really show that. But, cool.
He's just gonna stand in his room. I'm just imagining Paris walking in and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like, I'm golfing. But the fuck.
Yeah, why not?
Didn't the Wii have a golf game too? Like that was just specifically for the Wii.
I'm sure there was a few.
There was like one where you could, because I think I played one of them. What a Wii Sport that might have had golf with it.
Yeah, Wii Sports had it.
Yeah. So you had to fucking play golf. Oh. But we all know what game everyone played on Wii Sport.
Bowling.
Tennis. That's it. Bowling and tennis. I think it was the 2 things I played the most. And then you were so fucking tired after playing that game. Honestly, guys, I have a Wii. I just need I'm missing a nunchuck.
Honestly, I mean, I've thought about getting a Wii, because like I have a GameCube, but the problem about that is it's a few things, but it's like, having the Wii, I could actually, play GameCube games on it and Wii games, and then, like, have like a, mod and all that, do shit. Technically, modding a Wii is a lot better than modding a GameCube, but it is what it is.
I mean, I'm thinking about trying to mod one of my Wii's and just keep the other one stock. Cause I had 2 Wii's. Oh, talking about GameCube, I have a GameCube with Twilight Princess in it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of GameCube games I need to play. But anyway, let's circle back. Let's circle back over to some other topics. We want to pull a major?
Yeah, I'm thinking we're doing the double topic now. Which I think we should start with, well, I don't know which one is the sad news because I feel like both are sad news.
You want to move that a little bit so they're right next to each other?
Yeah. I mean, okay, so, I think at this point these two is gonna go hand in hand either way. Weirdly enough, because the timing is too perfect. So, I don't know how many people here watches Niji Sanji. And if you do, well,
especially these days,
I feel sorry for you. But so Niji Sanji's Victoria Brideshield is graduating 2 days, or is it 2? I think it's 2 days, basically. So I think the 9th she's graduating, but I don't know which time. Does it say time?
I don't know. Probably.
It doesn't. But yeah, no. She's graduating the 9th of November 2024 Japan Standard Time, which doesn't tell me fuck all. So she could be graduating at 8 a.m. or she could be graduating at like fucking 10 p.m. Like,
who knows?
Yeah, I assume it's gonna be in the middle of the day, so she's gonna be streaming. I don't know, is she one of those that lives in Japan or no?
I have no idea. But
because that means that, yeah, she's probably having her graduation stream tomorrow or on Saturday. I know days.
Do you though?
No. Also, they also had their addition. Here's the thing though about Victoria graduating. She has only been at Nidhi for is it exactly over a year or is it a year, under a year?
I have no idea.
Is it October?
I don't really know much about her. I just know a lot, some drama that involves her, but that's about it. And it has nothing really to do with her.
Does it ever have to do with the lives of Nidhi Sanji?
Sometimes, but not with her.
Cause I think she started there in October because they had their anniversary for their group. About last week, I think. I can't read it because I can't find it here. It should say. No, it doesn't say which date they did that anniversary. But yeah, she graduated a year after basically starting at Nidhi Sanji. But she have come out to why she graduating, which is she doesn't like what the upper management been doing.
Makes sense.
Which I mean, problem is probably she probably want to tell you why, but she can't.
The real thing though is that when it comes down to it, she one of the things that she's probably really annoyed about, honestly, and who could blame? Oh shit.
The Street Fighter tournament or whatever.
Yeah. The Street Fighter 6 tournament where basically, she was in it, but also so was Doki Bird, who is, used to work at Nijisanji, so they cannot interact because she no longer works there. Or rather, I should say she was terminated from there. We'll go there. So basically, they could not interact whatsoever. They couldn't do anything, and it got to the point where it was so heated that they were possibly getting her to pull out from the tournament whatsoever. Like, they were trying to get her pulled out because Doki was a part of it. It's like, well, that's not a fun one. Granted, I think it went down to the tournament. They just made it to where them two would never interact. They just like set them in like brackets where they would never even talk to each other or be in the same lobby.
Yeah, which is so stupid.
Yeah. Which, granted, when it came down to it, Doki even mentioned that if it comes down to it, she'll back out just so, Victoria would get to play. Because, like, it's mainly like her big thing is street fighting. Yeah, street fighting.
We are talking about Nijisanji again for
when
the
do we not?
time this
When
year.
do we not?
Guys, I swear to God, we are not trying to.
We're not trying to become an anti-Nijisanji podcast necessarily, but for one, they're doing stupid stuff, so we can't really stop. We can't really say anything there. But at the same time, it's just.
They did one good thing this year, which doesn't say much. It was either last month or 2 months ago. Well, it was 2 months ago, but it was last podcast or the podcast before that. But they did this. Oh, don't worry. We're just talking about the graduation of Victoria Breichel at the moment, and
we'll get into it.
Speculating why she's well, we know why she's graduating, but also apparently one of the other of the same group is graduating too, from the same group of people that joined.
The fucking solitaire.
And it's solitaire becoming new.
It's Balatro. Just look up Balatro. It is also a mobile game if you play mobile, so you can do that too. Like, I'm just playing it just as a background thing for, something to keep my mind at ease, because, like, I have yet to eat, and it's hard to focus on one thing when I have something else to also focus on, which is I'm fucking starving. So it's like, ugh. Blatro. Balatro. Anyway. So.
Yeah. And apparently, I think I watched Falls after he came back from Japan. He said that apparently there's gonna be a lot of people leaving Nijisanji.
Can't really blame him.
Lotus, go fucking eat if you have not eaten. You're going eating.
You should probably go eat too. I just can't eat because there's no food here. I'm waiting for someone to get here with the food. So that's how that works. But
I could go eat. I could just go to the kitchen and make myself a sandwich and be done. Actually, I'm gonna make myself a grilled cheese later. Yeah.
But at least when it comes to this, she's graduating. I don't think there's much else we need to say there. Is that she's not a fan of upper management and shit. Who can blame? They're absolute assholes. We've been over this throughout the years. We've been throughout this, and at this point, fucking, they keep doing stupid ass shit.
Like,
which
is so.
I should.
Content, I guess, but
I guess.
Come on, can you take 1 month of break? Like some people at least Twitter doesn't fuck us over every month. Okay, they use a terrible company, but at least they don't fuck us over every month. I know. Nijisanji and any color is gonna be like, nah, we need to do this. We don't have anything else to do. which leads us to any color, which is Nidhi Sanjay's
Parent company.
parent company.
Yeah, parent company. This is the funny
Guys,
thing because of what I just said a few minutes, not even just a minute ago.
Yeah.
I just called him a piece of trash, and it's like,
sue-
well.
Guys, we are suing Saul on the behalf of
Any color
for defamation.
I'll go ahead and take care of that one.
Okay, so now I'm gonna have to open a tweet in Japanese.
I mean, you can translate it. There's a translate button.
Yeah, I know, but I still need to open it. Okay, blah blah. Okay, so this is just. So I'm gonna read two. I think there was two things was important. Photo activities during this collection. Blah. Okay, that.
They both suck. I don't know.
Basic stance. Even during the period of this collection, we have responded to various types of defamatory and offensive behavior. People did not like us when we bullied a streamer that left us.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on a minute. What? Hold on. Do they say that somewhere? Or?
No.
Oh, okay. You're adding filler. You're adding filler, which makes sense. Yeah. You're not wrong.
Pointing out what they actually are saying. Because it's like definitely an offensive behavior. I guess our affiliate live streamers and our company as described in this type of behavior that were addressed. Which, okay, I would say this. People were shitty against the livers.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I mean, it's not exactly their fault of what happened, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It wasn't necessarily their fault what happened because they were forced to. And it wasn't a sense of like they could back down. It was more of like, they didn't do this. They could be either terminated or deported because, they had a working visa, work visa in Japan, and they can get that stripped away. So they would be deported right away. It's like, yeah, no, obviously they were, basically gun to the back of their head situation.
Yeah.
So that's essentially what was happening.
Take on because they had, I don't know if the video is still up.
Probably.
Is it Ayat's channel they did it on?
I don't remember her name. The fucking.
No, what's her name?
Whoever it is, whoever basically is like the sister character of Celine at the time.
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember who she is.
I can say this: they should not have been shitty to the livers, because the livers. Though I think Vox kind of was just a douche right after, anyways.
A little bit.
Because even he was like, even if he had to do this, I think afterwards he was still a little bit like, what I understood, a little bit like a douche. So
shit.
I just think he just didn't. Either he tried to play a good role where he did try to not look like he supported Doki at all. Which, honestly, if you have to be a douche to do that, you're a terrible person. But yeah, no, but here's the thing, they say defamatory, like, do they know that defaming someone is hard? Like, because people stopped watching them for the shit they did, not because people told them to. And sadly, I think a lot of people that watch Nilsson Ian are from the West. And we have a lot of free speech laws that allows us to basically say as much things we want. That, like, I call Sol a stupid cunt if I want to, because he is a stupid cunt, but
ow,
not the point.
Wow. It's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Start a solo podcast where you sit and play games that doesn't have energy to talk at all?
Hey, I've thought about starting a solo podcast before, and I already have the topics for it, so whatever.
Whatever. Oh my god.
Oh. What about that, bro? What you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? Huh? Nothing. Anyway. Grubhub.
So yeah, no.
Who even uses Grubhub these days? I would if I could, because that's the thing.
Oh yeah,
There's
Wasn't
a
it issue for you, like you can't use anything for delivery because you live
I
in the middle of fucking
I can't
nowhere?
actually use DoorDash. DoorDash does actually deliver here, but it's like Grubhub would be the one I would want to. And the only reason why is because if everyone knows about what is it, Stream Treats or Treat Stream, I forget what it's called. That service makes it to where, you know, anyone in chat can basically order food for you. And I know it's weird, but it's like, you know, people could do that, but the only way that would work is if, because no actual delivery places deliver here, and Grubhub itself would be a way for them to do that, but that also doesn't support my address, so I'm out of luck. Nothing supports my address there, so I can't actually use it. It's like, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, people could just like spend like, I don't know, $5, and then I just get like a random snack just delivered here. Like, cool. I've seen people use it before where they just had people in chat just to like buy ice cream for people or for the streamer.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, you know, they just like randomly buy an ice cream thing, like it would just get sent here, like, all right, cool.
Yeah, but also now we're coming to the funny part of this fucking lost order defamation shit. Regarding response to irregular, slanderous, or offensive behavior, even in case of trolling and other types of communication that have not necessarily been recognized as illegal. They are literally just gonna target you for talking shit about them. No matter what. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh yeah, we don't care if it's illegal or not, we're just gonna sue you. Because we have lawyers.
But do they? They do. But
here's the thing though. I think even a public defender would be able to fucking defend against Nidhi Sanjay. Because like, okay, so you are using your First Amendment right. Okay, that's easy. Because what people don't understand, they're gonna sue in your country. They are not gonna sue you in Japan because they can't sue you where you don't live.
yeah.
So if they were to sue Saul or me, they would have to go to Sweden or American court. And I would just have the funny shit and be like, oh, so you're gonna sue us for talking shit about a company that is shit.
I mean, we basically brought it up a bunch of times when it comes down to the defamation law in Japan. It's extreme to the point to, no, there are, creators, for example, there who literally can't say shit about if they honestly think a company is like terrible, they can't say it. They're not allowed to. Like if they try to say that, they can be sued just for saying that. Like I think the idea mostly is that I don't know if they can necessarily get you for just saying bad shit about a thing, but it's more so that if you could say it and there's a lot of people who will, who you're saying it to. So it's like if a lot of people catch on that you're saying that, then it's like, hey, you're like changing the opinion of a ton of people to like, be against us. That's defamation. You're defaming us to like a whole group of people. So they get all pissed off about it. And yeah, that's the thing in Japan. It's just like, you can't really badmouth a company. I mean, I don't think it matters. It may not matter if like, how many people are there, but still, like I said, you can't really defame people there.
Yeah.
But that's not really a thing in a lot of other places. And they're just gonna, I don't know, they're basically wanting to make it to where they can actually sue anyone from anywhere for defaming.
That's the issue. They can only do it in Japan. Like, I think I told Saul, was like, they can only sue in Japan. Because that's the only place they actually have a chance. Yeah. The issue is the livers that have gotten bullied mostly and gotten shitted on, they were often from English speaking countries. There was probably Americans, Europeans, other places.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing, I think they can only win a case of suing someone in Asia. because they don't have jurisdiction outside Japan, basically. With that, I think it's so hard to get someone to be defamed in the United States and Europe overall.
It is pretty hard. The most case that I've seen people where defamation does work in US is it could be in a sense of like, you know, if people do like, you know, cause like extreme drama to where that person literally, the way defamation works is that it has to interrupt your way of life. Like it actually has to make it to where you cannot continue your work or cannot, you know, earn money whatsoever because of what that person has done. So defamation in that sense can be, you know, like a huge drama that makes it to where no, like, you know, back during like, you know, the Vic Mignogna stuff, for example, whenever that was going on, he was trying to countersue for defamation because basically, you know, everyone started a drama against him, and it made it to where no one would hire him, and, you know, he couldn't get any work whatsoever in voice acting. So, you know, that's what defamation would be used for, is that it interrupted his workflow, you know, his money. That's where it makes sense to me, is like stuff like that. Defamation in the sense of, hey, I just called you a piece of shit company, and, you know, you're fucking horrible. That's not defamation. That's just bad mouthing.
And they're like, this is other people's fault. They're leaving. Like,
look, you're allowed to badmouth people, okay?
Like, I think what the Livers did was stupid, and that they shouldn't have done it back in February. I'm still for that, but I understand why they did it, and I don't give a fuck, because I get it, they had to do it.
I mean, yeah, they had to do it. It's not necessarily something that they could have controlled.
I will say, though, they might be able to sue certain people for harassment, because holy fuck, people are idiots.
Maybe.
That's like the furthest I think, harassment. That's what they can probably get some stuff from.
Maybe.
But that's the question, is if how statement of limitation is at the moment. Like if the limitation has been reached or not for that.
The statute of limitation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it more? What is it? Is it anything approach to it? Don't really pose and pursue legal against them. When you don't practice, if we find that such community disrupts the activities of our affiliate live streamers, it didn't. I think they were live the day after, and damaged their reputation. You damaged their reputation by forcing your livers to do that video.
Mm-hmm.
Had you just admitted being wrong.
Plus, I mean, I think what really fucked them over is that they did it literally like 10 minutes before Doki's like first you know, actual game stream. Like, you know, she had her actual stream, but then like her first game stream, which was supposed to be Neopets, the first game she would ever play on her channel, and they did it specifically 10 minutes before, and it was well known a day beforehand when she'd be playing. Like, you know, it was already scheduled on YouTube, so they could have saw that and be like, okay, we're gonna upload it now, just to, you know, mess with her. And you had, obviously that had to be on purpose.
Oh, wait, we consider them for emotional distress then. Because I think she had a bad time after that.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
That day.
But she had a horrible time throughout the whole thing. I mean, you know, considering.
Yeah. Just like, yes, but again, that is what damaged them. It wasn't us that damaged their reputation. It was you forcing them to do something they probably didn't want to do.
Yeah.
Which apparently is very bad in Japan in general. Especially when you're a foreigner, because it's easier to get you to do stuff because you might not know the laws as good as someone that lives there.
Yeah.
And also you will probably get kicked out if you didn't do what they said. Because you're working there on a visa. Which expires the moment you get fired. else here, reputation. We will use a variety of legal approaches to identify the poser and pursue legal responsibility against them. Well, I live in Sweden, guys. My name is very open, so if you want it, I can tell you.
Wow.
Like...
Going all for that, huh?
What if they're gonna fuck over people? I mean, at least they know where I live, so they know where to send shit.
Wow. All right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's much else really to talk about.
Involved in these irregular acts of slander claims have been consistently accepted, and we feel that the judicial situation regarding slander issue is changing in favor of victims. No, no, it's not. Maybe in Japan. Maybe in Japan. In Europe and America, so many have tried to sue people for just saying they're stupid, and the judge gonna be like, dismissed, next case.
Yeah.
Like, unless you have proof that what people said hurt them in a way that hurt your company, which you can't because they defended someone you slandered. Oh wait, hold on. I think we can sue them for defamation. It's almost like they did the same thing. Shit. So guys, remember, do not work for Needy Sanji.
I think that's obvious.
Or any color.
Yeah, if you're gonna try to apply for a corpo company, probably just go Hololive, because they're not really this, it's not that crazy for them.
Yeah, I mean, they've had issues a few.
They've had a couple of issues, but it's more so just like, it's stuff that could basically be pushed aside. It's like, all right, it sucks, but all right, whatever. I think Hololive would work out a bit better.
I think they fixed it, but it was like they missed payments and shit, and that could just been just a fucking.
That could have just been like a user error or something. Just like a quick little user error, like, oh well, whoops, my bad. Here you go. Didn't really need to be news.
The department sent the money, but for some reason it didn't send, so it's like got stuck in some fucking limbo. So they thought they paid, and then they realized, oh shit, we didn't pay. So they realized they got money back or something. Like stuff like that can happen. Like they didn't have major issues, but yeah, they solved their issues.
Yeah.
And back to Needy Sanji, have they solved their issues? No, we're gonna sue people. Right. Can we just talk about the fucking Hololive and Needy Sanji, or any color, is both Japanese companies. Why are they so fucking different?
I don't know. I mean, they probably have some similar rule set, but it's just like they're not as, I don't know, gung-ho, I guess. They're not so gung-ho about it.
I think they're like, as long as you aren't like breaking anything like major, you're fine.
Yeah.
And I assume Hololive English is also their own department, as with Needy Sanji English is actually still in Japan, which is why. And what I've understood, no one speaks English there, apparently.
I mean, when it comes to Hololive though, or at least like their English department, it's like they can have that, but a lot of cases I think they also try to get their talents to learn Japanese too. Like, they'll like put them through like they'll like give them courses and everything where it's like, they'll give them the opportunity to actually learn it. Because most of the time, like, I've seen like a lot of them. I don't know if it's a prerequisite that you need to know, but I don't think so. And I think I've seen where it's just like, you'll have talents throughout the years, like they'll just start, learning how to speak Japanese much better. Either it's on their own or it's, that.
Or they are just hanging out with Henja.
I mean, no. Okay.
I mean, she speaks Japanese, or she's a Japanese VTuber that speaks English.
Yeah, but 2 different companies. We're talking. I don't know. They don't really interact all that much.
Isn't it? I think Henya is like one of the few that hangs with. I think it knows everyone. Like,
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it's like it's hard to get collabs between 2 corporations. Like it's really hard to get those because there's a lot of background shit that needs to be like set up for that.
I think most know each other though at this point.
I think at this point, the only person I think is like extremely easy to get is probably Narissa, and it's only because that's like the most loose cannon talent that they have. Who would say some shit that she probably shouldn't be saying, but at the same time, she's like, whatever. They know.
But yeah, no, I think at this point, like, I think it's more newer talent that's gonna be the background. But at this point, I feel like everyone is collabing with each other at this point. So like, I don't think they do as much now because they're like, oh, we already know you. You've been with us before.
Yeah.
I think the hard part with the VTubers is what to play together, cause that's a completely different can of worms.
Yeah, because they have to worry about, game licenses and all that, and getting actual permission and shit, from whoever they're playing from. It's like a whole block list. It's just like a whole list of games they're allowed to and games they're not, all because of something.
Yeah. Well, is there anything in the come back going forward? We continue to work closely with all stakeholders to create a system in which our fellow lives can carry out their activities with peace of mind. Oh, that's why they are leaving, but they finally want peace of mind. Okay, I want to see what the comments are saying. Well, comment. What did you say? What?
What?
I have a limited vocabulary and I can't express myself well. Thank you for your daily gratitude. What?
I don't know.
That was just not related to any color at all. I hope this time will stop. I'm not to be criticized. Yes, it hurts to be criticized, but sometimes criticism can be valid. It's very easy to see your strong protective edge, holy, but they're literally I will have to say this is a lot of like yeah, here is someone. I live in America, the truth isn't defamation here. That one is good. Like, we could defame you if it's true. Oh yeah, people when the attack falls, and Kumari and some other people right after any color posted this. Which, guys, that is harassment. That is illegal in most countries. I don't think any country allows harassment. You're literally making them target. Well, they're also gonna. I mean, if Falls gets sued, if Kuramari gets sued, they're probably just gonna say, "Fuck you," because they're not gonna pay, and they're not gonna be. And I don't think they're gonna deal with it in court. Oh, here it is. Do you think we have forgotten about the very slander, abuse, misinformation you heard towards Celine while using Ike, Vox, and Illyra? Illyra it is.
Okay, Illyra, that's the name. Yeah.
As your mouthpieces and shields, thus getting them into troubles they were not supposed to know of the details they ended up speaking on.
That is very true. That is what happened.
Like, there's gonna be a counter sue, and because I think if you counter sue, it stays in the same country because they sued you in that country, so you sue them just. I don't know how counter suing would work worldwide. Like, if I were to sue you and you counter sued me, if that would be in Sweden or America.
I don't know. I don't actually know about that. I feel like it's happened before. I just don't really know what it would be.
Common black company behavior: zero self-reflection and outcome to lawyer to threaten those who criticize you. Treat your livers better. I just
They'll
love
never
how
do
there's-
that.
Oh yeah, so will you be filing a lawsuit against your own lawyer for defaming a fellow liver after her termination?
Yeah.
Oh, like I'm telling you, this is the goal. Like, you guys have no clue how bad this makes you look to Americans. You are your own worst enemy. Like they brought all the things that people said to them to themselves. Like, if they just let Celine live in peace, I don't think anyone would have better than I.
Yeah.
They're able to do anything but improving their talents while being nor ever the not well-known talent. Oh yeah, there's so many that have left that are at either a different company or indie now that are doing well for themselves. But yeah, guys, do not work for Niji Sanji. Don't work for any color. Don't work for corporations that wanna abuse you in general. So don't work for any American corporation either. Support your local businesses, guys. So, side topic?
I guess. We're at that point.
So I don't think we have anything else to mention. Well, we are in Japan. I think we can kill off 2 topics in one here on the side topics. It's related to, well, technically it's 3, but 2 specifically that recently released, which is Pokemon TCG Pocket, guys. Have anyone played it?
Yeah. I haven't played in the last couple days. You know what's? You know what? How about this? I'm not gonna show it on stream, obviously, because that's a whole mess to deal with. But I haven't actually played in like a couple days. So you know what? I'm gonna go and load it up and see what I get.
Yeah, you should probably have at least 2 packs.
Yeah.
Unless you have the premium shit.
I do, so I should probably have like 4 or 5.
4. It's max 4. I also have a
Yeah,
pack.
but I mean like the whatchamacallit.
Oh, I have
Hourglass.
3 packs.
I can open a boost
Oh,
today.
yeah.
Currently trying to
Okay,
get the Charizard EX. I'm trying to get those.
Yeah, guys. Let me show you.
Petalil, Staryu, Magmar,
Okay,
Moltres. Nice. I got a Moltres.
Okay, this is gonna show decently good. Okay, guys.
Well, you gotta scoot it a little bit over. It's not fully in frame. You got this. You know you're gonna have to cut. The cutting is gonna suck. You can try.
Is it good?
Yeah. Okay. Now you just gotta cut it. A little harder.
Wait. I wanna. I cut. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I.
There you go.
Is it in?
There you go. Yeah, it's in frame.
Okay. Is that? I don't know what.
Just tap it.
Dude, Volo.
Yeah. There we go.
Neither is that Nidorun or Nidorina? I think that's Nidorina.
I cannot read it.
Squirtle!
It's too small for me.
Jigglypuff! And a Sound Slash.
What a lovely deal.
Oh. That was a shit. I'm still trying to get the fucking Eevee from the Pikachu pack. Pack 2, guys.
I'm rolling my pack 2 as well. Just going down.
Okay, let's see if I can cut this without looking.
Let's see, Wooloo, Clobopus, Frogadier, Magmar. Oh, Executor EX. Nice.
I got Sliskipede. I got a Petilil. Rapidash. Caterpie. It's like my second Caterpie.
Oh, what'd you get?
Blastoise EX full
Nice.
art. Mm. Mm. Guys, look at this beauty. And look at it.
That don't look bad.
Like, look at this 3D art, guys.
Don't look bad.
Damn. Oh, I pulled a goody card. Oh, that means it's added to my collection now as a card.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, welcome to Pokemon TCG Talk. We are opening packs just
Yeah,
that we
why not?
had packs.
This is why not. Let's see, Wooloo, Frostmoth, Go-Go, Doduo, Golurk. Meh.
Okay, guys. Diglett. Diglett.
Lieutenant Surge. Alright, you got a trainer.
Electabuzz. Paras. And Dugong. I know my Pokemons, I promise.
But do you though? I think I'm on my 4th pack right now.
I could open a 4th pack with all the fucking glasses, but
I'd say might as well. I mean, you're not going to get anything else with them. They don't do anything else. Bisharp,
I'm saving
Poniard,
them so I can open a 10 pack in the future.
Vulpix,
But
Minccino.
if you say them
Weeping
enough,
Bell.
you can do that, so it's like really good, but it's gonna take a while.
I mean, I guess, but it's the same thing as if you're just going. I don't know.
Oh, I also got the rental pack for the Blastoise
There we go.
EX.
What do you need for that? Oh no. Oh, you just need Pokegold for the for that. I think.
No, yeah, but it costs real money, you know.
Yeah, but you get. Yeah, whatever. I'm saying I think that's all that matters. I don't know. That's all I got. Well, actually, no. I can buy another one. I have 4. I've got 4 Hourglass and 5 Pokegold, so I could actually go ahead.
How many Wonder Picks do I have? I have 2 Wonder Picks. Let us do a Wonder Pick also, which is basically...
Okay.
Let's see, what should we do? I don't...
Want to do mine? What are mine? Like, what do I want through my Wonder Picks?
You don't have one.
Oh, I saw yours before.
Yeah, it's random. I've realized, like... I could do this. This one has Execute, Heatmore, Pyukumuku, Alakazam, and Erika.
Oh, I love
I
it.
don't think I have Erika, and this is
Ooh, I got binders.
a 2. So basically, guys, so I'm not gonna see what card I get as a choose. Okay, which which card?
Bottom right.
Okay, this one or this one?
That one.
I don't know which one. This one, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Execute. That's good. I don't have that one.
Okay, I have one for you. Let's see. I can have Paras, Growlithe, Golurk, Geodude, or Misty. That's your Wonder Pick. Let's see if anyone has a better Wonder Pick than that. Oh, this one has an EX card in it. I want to try this.
Doesn't that one cost free though?
Yeah, I'll go for it. Okay. Pick a number 1 through 5.
I'm also doing the bonus pick, guys, which is free.
But sweet, pick a number 1 through 5.
Free.
It was the X. I got a Gengar EX. Nice.
You do the same.
2.
1 to 5. So the middle card, okay. Now let's see if I can press. Oh, I got the Chansey out of the bonus pick.
Not bad.
I think I already have Chansey. I think that's my like 3rd or 4th Chansey. How much dust do I have? Can I buy a card? But yeah, guys, this is basically what TCG Pocket is.
Yeah.
You open cards. You cry when you don't get the card you want. Then you go
Ain't that the
open
truth?
more cards. And then you cry even more because you still didn't get the card you wanted.
Okay, I want to do the bonus pick. Let's see. See what I get. 1 through 5.
4.
All right. 4. I got one. What is this thing? The gold hourglass?
Oh.
I don't know what that does.
I think it's for the event.
Oh, I got one golden hourglass.
Oh, that's the one that is for Wonder Picks if you wanna do Wonder Picks more.
Oh, okay.
Shorten the
I'm
time.
okay. I'm okay.
Well, yeah, guys, I'm gonna show you my binders. Hold on, I have a binder cards. Yeah, so
I gotta
this
actually set up
basically-
binders. I want to make like an EX binder. So I have a bunch.
Oh, I talking about EX binder. I need to update my new EX with the new EX card. Oh, I got Zapdos yesterday. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago.
Nice. I got that a while ago.
Yeah, guys, this is all my
Is it
EX
the same
cards.
Zapdos? Yeah, I think it's the same one.
But yeah, no, Pikachu. Oh fuck! I dropped my phone almost.
Good job.
Yeah, I have a Wigglytuff. Here's the thing, though, guys. You wanna see my cool fucking binder? Look at this cool binder. Like, this is all my full art, basically. This is probably my favorite full art I got. Then we have this one, which cost, which was like a promo card. But I fucking love it. It's so cute. I love Pikachu. But yeah,
Dropped his
guys.
phone almost. Here's the thing. That doesn't look like the thing. What? What are you on about? I'm confused. Confuzzled.
No, true. I can't play Super Mining Max.
What?
Why the fuck did it?
What, did he invite you?
Yeah.
Probably as an accident. He does that sometimes.
Hold on.
Okay, now we're done with the pocket.
I don't even have the game. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, no, that is Pokemon TCG Pocket. Basically, the idea that every day you can, if you only have normally, it's every 12 hours you get one card. If you have premium, I think that doubles, or at least some happens. I don't remember exactly the reason to get premium, but the premium is free for 2 weeks, so you know you can get that. What else?
Yeah. And then we had another related Nintendo thing with Nintendo Music.
We'll get to that in a second. But what else? I was just gonna mention that. Say, you're just like if you didn't get it from not seeing it, it's basically you just it's a good way for collectors to actually collect cards without having to spend money. But you don't have to spend the money. You just collect it at a very slow rate, or you can spend the money and get a ton of them. But it's all digital. It's not an actual physical card, so you do you. It's a lot cheaper of a hobby than anything, but I mean, yeah, no, it's gonna be a little, yeah.
JC, I'm gonna beat you up.
Wow. Yeah, no. The next thing, Nintendo Music. Kind of an interesting addition. After like we basically, well, no, we're getting to that. Hold on. Kind of a decent addition in the sense that people have been asking forever for Nintendo to actually like have some sort of way, like, you know, put their music up on like platforms such as like, you know, Spotify, YouTube, whatever else. And this first started when they actually added whatchamacallit, when they released like the Pokemon Red and Green soundtrack for free. Or not for free. Well, basically, you could use it and it would be royalty free. You could use it in streams or whatever else. That was fine. You know, they actually did that at one point, and that worked out. Now, of course, like, you know, to continue off of that, they have they've created an app that has all of their music in the app for you to stream, you know, that way. And of course, it requires a Nintendo Switch Online membership, but that's extremely cheap. So, yeah, you know, it adds more things for Switch users to use. So I'm down for it. I think it's pretty cool. The only real downside is that, the reason why people are getting all, you know, hateful about it is that there's no composer credits. However, that is every single Japanese company ever. That's not Nintendo doing this to spite. Every Japanese company does this because the idea is that once you, like, you know, work for a company, especially like a big corporation, you are it. So your name doesn't hold any value. It's just like to everywhere else in the world, your name holds value because you're the composer, you made these things, so it's like it's your thing. But to a Japan company, the company made it. It's the company that did, like, they're the ones who do that, not like it. I don't know exactly how to say it. It's like, you know, it's putting the composer's name kind of makes it sort of devalue that it's Nintendo, I guess. I don't know the exact reasoning, but I just know that that's the idea. I just know that that's the idea. It's not necessarily that, you know, they just didn't include them or, you know, they're trying not to credit their people. It's that saying it's Nintendo is saying that, hey, they work for us. Someone in us, it does that. So, I don't know. Looking at that, I've never heard of. Clyde just said, I heard that if you're late for work or call in sick in Japan, you owe the company money. That's interesting. Because, like, okay, the way that it works in, like, most other countries is that, you know, it's the people the company matter, in a sense. Like, in most other companies, it's like, you know, you as a person who works here, it's like, you know, you're very important. But in a sense, it's more that in Japan, it's the company matters. Their reputation is on the line. You have to do everything to make sure that they look good. Like, that's the idea. And that's just Japan in general. That has nothing to do with Nintendo specifically. So that is mainly why Nintendo Music doesn't show composer credits. Nothing to do with, you know, them just not wanting to show it. Is what it is. But people just don't know that.
I was busy texting people.
Yeah, get over it.
No.
Contains two pair.
Yeah, no. I basically understood the gist. It's basically that they don't fucking.
Yeah. Basically, the thing I said there at the end is that, you know, it's all about the company.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I don't know.
I tried to see if Sin was gonna play TCG. She was like, I don't see a point in it. I'm like, well, it's just collecting fake cards that's way cheaper than IRL. And basically she responded, I don't collect cards IRL. I got enough expensive hobbies like dice.
Well, in this case, you don't have to spend anything, so don't worry about it.
Exactly. And Warhammer, which, holy fuck.
Damn it.
Why is TTRPG so expensive, guys?
Let's not talk. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. I don't think we need to know that one. Don't worry about it.
$100 on just dies. Like, let's move on.
No. Oh. 9. Hey, there we go.
Dude, sue me for defamation.
Moving on. Also, hey, Sin, how you doing? You said it's still her time, though, so I'm guessing, like, you know, it takes too much of her time to do that. It's only like a few minutes out of the day. But, I mean, granted, you don't even have to do it every day.
My question I asked earlier today, because I never got an answer.
You can wait like 2 to 4 days.
I mean, she could have answered me anytime, because she answered me on the fucking card, but not anything else.
That's fine. But like I said, I mean, granted, you don't even have to do it daily. You can let it sit there for like 2 to 4 days. Because like every 12 hours, so probably 2 days. And like, you know, you get 4 cards or 4 packs to open right there. So it's like, you can just give it out. But yeah.
But yeah,
do it or don't.
I'm gonna ping it again so you see what I talked about earlier. Or ping it. Let's take pinging it.
Okay.
Perfect. Also, my other phone was gonna die. So we need to start. I see no point in it either. I just play because I just like beautiful.
I mean, it's not okay. You make it sound like it's like, you know, like an app or something needs to have like a daily, like it needs to be daily, or else it's like, what the fuck? What does it matter? That's what that kind of makes it sound like. Like if it's not a daily requirement, then it's like, you know, if you can wait a couple days or something and then, you know, it'll be there, then what's the point? It's like, I don't know. It's just it's fucking eye candy. I don't know. That's all it is. But it's just people who like Pokemon and like who would want to collect. It's more so for the poor ass fuckers who cannot actually buy actual cards. Ergo me.
500 dice.
I cannot fucking collect cards whatsoever. So it's like, it's whatever.
Or you could stop spending it on dice.
I don't know. I'll say this much. I'm honestly one of the, you know, I am one of the people who are like incredibly serious about my time being wasted or anything like that. Like I get that, but at the same time, it's like not even a minute or 2 minutes and then it's done. It's like, all right, cool, done, whatever, gone, bye. And then it's like, you know, it's still there. The collection's still there. I don't know. The collection's still there. It's still nice to have, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Dice, I get wanted to collect also, but at the same time, frankly, I think I've kind of grown out of it. Of like, hey, I need to have all this dice because at this point, it's too expensive of a fucking habit. I already cut it out. Every single dice pack costs like $20 or more just to fucking get, and I'm basically living paycheck to paycheck to where I have $1 left in my name every single time after maybe 3 days for my paycheck. Can't fucking do it. It's kind of done. I can't be doing that kind of shit. I have to do extremely poor methods or else no. It's not about spending time. It's more so about being able to afford anything. And in this case, I could do something I can afford. Yeah, but if you want good fucking dice, I'm gonna talk about cheap ass dice made by a basic person or, you know, some basic thing. I'm talking actually good dice that actually looks good, not dollar store fucking dice. Because honestly, if I wanted dice, there is literally dice at the fucking dollar store or at like a random card shop or a game shop that's like maybe $5-10, and like, you know, they look awful as shit, but it's dice. Like, no. The only dice I'm really interested in getting is like, you know, immersion dice, the stuff that has stuff in it, metal, really cool designs and shit. I'd love to get like a, what is it called, Whirlpool dice that has like the water in it, that has like the stuff inside of it. That'd be really cool. I've always wanted one of those. Can never afford, but yeah, shit like that. That'd be cool. Past that,
I want to buy an advantage dice.
The what?
An advantage dice. It basically is 2 dice in one.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Specifically for rolling advantages.
Liquid core, there we go. But yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, you can just get like two of them once, I guess. But eh.
I mean, it's effective against like if you are doing sneak attacks and shit like that, and have a lot of advantage.
Frankly, that's what I could do. There's a lot of stuff like, especially on Etsy and everything, that is basically like, you know, there's a lot of like mystery packs, and I used to do those a lot, but eh. I don't know. My real problem is that I don't play enough to warrant the need to buy dice. I don't. I don't have the people for it. There's no one out there ever that I'll ever get it, you know, an ability to do such a thing. It's never gonna exist. So, I have no ever reason to collect. I'm never gonna use them. All mine are collecting dust right now in a bag. Well, they're probably not collecting, the bag is collecting dust because the bag's closed. But yeah, I have a fucking, a roll table, like a roll thing that I bought. And I love it. It looks cool. The design is great. It's like a, you know, custom wooden one that has like a leather inside. Really fucking cool. Don't have any fucking use for it. Has it actually been 2 years since we played the one with True? Because I saw Mal said that. Has it actually been that long?
Almost. It feels like,
because it's like, it's been that long since I've actually played in D&D. I've mostly been having to DM most of it, and at this point, what's the point of having physical dice? When, I mean, yeah, in a way, it makes sense because I'm the one who's supposed to see that. No one else is supposed to see it anyway, so whatever, I can do that. But I just don't care enough, man. I just don't really care enough.
Yeah. But then you need to answer my question in DMs.
There's no satisfaction though. There's no satisfaction though. Like, there's no satisfaction in buying a ton of them if I don't use them. It's that's just the thing.
Have you heard about the term dice goblin? They don't need satisfaction. They just.
I know,
dice.
but I know that's basically what sin is in this case. It's a fucking dice goblin. But I'm saying, like, I don't have a use. In rolling, I'm already past that. There's no, I'm just gonna sit here and roll it constantly over and over again on my table. No, it's boring. There's nothing I can do with that.
And also, he knows the bad luck of rolling dice. Like,
also, yeah, basically, yeah, there is the battle roll. You can't just sit there and keep rolling dice because it basically the luck runs out. That is a, I mean, yeah, it's a superstition, but it's like that's the biggest thing in TTRPG community. It's like you keep rolling that dice, it's gonna get worse and worse. Eventually, you're gonna get some shitty ass rolls. And granted, if you keep buying more dice, you get more luck. But no.
Got 19 and a half.
God damn it! I probably have like 6.
Anyway, luck to start with.
Good point. I don't have it.
But yeah, guys, we should probably get back to not talking shit about the people that waste too much money on.
I'm not talking shit about people who do it. You know, you do you. You have your hobby. I'm saying that I can't get into it because at this point it's past. It's past the prime.
Everyone, so...
No, you talk shit. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's past the prime for me. And like I said, I will never have the people for it. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, we don't exist, guys.
Yeah, because fucking hell. I'm saying it doesn't happen. Everyone's usually busy as absolute hell to where it could just not happen. I don't have that. And I can't go to a physical place. I can't go to some fucking game shop and do that. That's not gonna happen either. You see me going out? No. But other than that...
Yeah, that's a good one. Guys, Saul doesn't go outside.
I go outside specifically for situations, not for that.
It's like, should I go outside? Nah.
This is the most shitty ass fucking man, I swear.
Claudio.
Guys,
I was trying to show you my Pokemon cards, but I don't... Is this my Pokemon card? Yes, I have Pokemon cards.
Get rid of this.
Guys, I have... This is all my Pokemon cards. Might be all my Pokemon cards. I might not have put in the nice cards in here.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
To be fair, I think I'm only getting super fucking lucky to even play Pathfinder. That is extreme luck. That's even happening.
I mean, I'm always up for D&D, you know that.
Well, I've already said when it comes to the Pathfinder beginner box, you're barred.
I know, but that's not D&D.
I know, I was talking about that. I was saying the Pathfinder thing, so I'm trying to get that going. There's enough D&D going around, I can't really keep going with it.
Okay, so, Twitch is a terrible company.
That's obvious. Yep, that we do.
Okay, so guys, we're gonna talk
Alright.
about Twitch, which is not a fun company. Well, they're a fun company. They're fun to buddy.
It's drinking. Okay, we'll just blast through this really quick. So yeah, no, Twitch. Moving on to the whole, you know, other topic thing, just to get these out of the way. Twitch, basically, yeah, they added the new politics and sensitive social issues content classification label. Basically, yeah, no. So they basically made it to where here. Let me grab this picture so I can like read it. They basically added a label where you have to put this down if streams featuring former or current political officials, if the content includes discussion with these individuals around public policies, live coverage or commentary on elections, civic processes, or election-related disputes, live streams of protest rallies or civil unrest related to civil rights issues or government policies, discussing military conflicts, foreign policy decisions, or national security matters, discussing ideological or socio-political views on topics like gender, race, sexuality, or religion. Okay, most of that, maybe not the last one, just a little bit. Most of that, perfectly understandable, honestly. Like, I understand wanting to separate that into its own, like, you know, label category thing, because not everybody's into that. I'm not into that. I don't give a fucking shit about politics. It can go to hell. But, yeah. And then you have the last one, discussing legislation related to sensitive social issues such as reproductive rights, LGBTQ plus rights, or immigration. And that's where a lot of people blew up and got extremely pissed off, because it's like, hey, they can't even just talk about their identity on stream without having to put a fucking label. And the idea of these labels is that it basically puts you into a category where advertisers won't give you as much ads because they don't want to, you know, have their ads be displayed on things like that. They don't want to have to do that. So it basically puts you into a category of like, let's probably ignore these people. And then at the same time, it also makes the algorithm worse. So like, you know, a lot less people are going to actually see your stream if you have these. And that's just any category, like any label that you have, it destroys the algorithm for it. That's why I don't use any, because I don't fucking care anymore. I don't use a label anymore. The only time I will is if the game literally forces it onto me. And, you know, then you have to use it. Yeah, sure. But other than that, no. It just, I don't use it because it actually does make it to where you're going to be seen a lot less.
I need to have labels because I know what the fuck I do.
Yeah, but a lot of that actually doesn't matter. Like, there's a lot of that honestly doesn't matter what you do. Because, like, you know, if you, whatever the hell, I'm trying to think. I can't think of the label names. The sexual the graphic, the sexual one, I guess the one, like, you know, if you swear a lot, that one, whatever the hell that's called. Those, like, all the labels, all they mean is that if your stream is specifically centered around that, exactly. If you do it during stream, if it's, you know, not, you know, against TOS to begin with, then you don't need the label.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you swear a lot, you don't need the label for it. If you are smoking or drinking during a stream, you don't need a label for it. You don't need one for even making sexual jokes. You don't need a label for it. It doesn't need to be there. All that matters is if that it is completely centered around those specifically, then it needs a label. Otherwise, you were literally making it to where less people are going to watch you because it won't show up in their recommended search results, nothing. It won't show up in those because you have that on. And if it does, and if for the little tiny people that it might show up for, then they get a little pop-up saying, like, you know, it interrupts their stream that says, hey, this streamer has these on. Are you sure you want to watch? And a lot of people don't even want to push okay. They're just like, I just want to go straight into the thing. I have a tiny attention span. I can't click the button. I need to go ahead and go find some of the stream where if I click it, it'll immediately watch. So people just get pissed. You just won't get to watch it. So again, no, not really a good idea to have labels. The only time it is good is if it's legitimately required. And in a lot of the cases, they're not required. Which is why I don't use them. But anyway, about the politics one, yeah, people were getting really pissed off because, you know, it made it to where it's like, hey, they can't use They're, you know, it's like, you know, they can't even talk about their identity, you know, like sexuality or gender or anything like that. They couldn't even mention it. It's like that's what they felt like. They felt like, you know, we can't even do this because then it's locked behind a label. If we don't, we get banned because we didn't use the fucking label. And it was like extremely stupid. But then there was an update. I did not add the update post, but I can find it really easy. I think I sent it to you at some point, but, or maybe I didn't, but I'm gonna look real quick. It's just another Twitch support thing. Let me see. Let me go find that post.
Guys, we love Twitch in this household.
Okay, here we go. They posted a thing saying, we want to make clear that you don't need to label your stream if you're talking about your lived experience. We made this clear in our CCL guidelines, which are linked below. We also clarified that a label is only required if discussion of the listed topics is the focus of the stream. Our goal here is to give viewers and brands more info about what's happening on a particular stream so that they can make an informed decision about what to watch and where to engage. So basically they're just saying it's like, which granted, they only said that really after the backlash, which makes you think like, was it their plan to do what everyone thought? Or was it legitimate like, hey, we didn't actually mean that? Or we didn't mean what you're saying? Like, were they being nice and just being, you know, they just weren't clear enough? Or did they only change it because of that? I don't know. But yeah, no, the idea is just that they weren't trying, you know, you are allowed to talk about identity and whatever else, as long as, you know, if it comes up like, you know, at the beginning of the stream or sometime during your stream, you just want to talk about it, that's fine. It just can't be your entire stream. Your entire stream cannot be about that specifically. That, I think, requires a label. The thing it says not lived experiences, so if it has something to do with you, I don't think it matters. But if you're talking about it in general, you know, identities and LGBTQ and all that, then yeah, no, that requires the label. Stuff like that, I don't know.
Yeah, well, they definitely backpedaled that station. They
definitely backpedaled.
They're at, oh fuck, we fucked up. We need to fix this because we definitely meant differently.
Mm-hmm.
No, you didn't. You should not even need these tags, to be honest.
Honestly,
I can
no.
understand, sure, for games, because that one I can see be like, okay, this game might be for older audiences. Remember when we had a mature rated or just regular one? It was like, if you swear a lot, you have to the mature rated one. That's it.
I mean, even then you didn't need a mature rating.
Yeah, but it was mostly so if you were under 18, well, 17. I think
at this point, at the time, we only had the fucking, you know, the 18 plus check, just to tell people like, hey, this is an 18 plus stream, because that's still a thing. You can, you know, set that as your thing where people have to accept or deny that.
Yeah, but I think that was a better choice than you just need to press yes either way, even if they're 18, but yeah.
I don't know, but
I think these labels overall is just stupid.
It is, but like I said, it's mainly just for advertising. Like, in a way, I kind of get it, since of like, you know, like I said, I don't give a shit about politics whatsoever. So if I go to a stream and it has that on there, I'm probably not gonna watch it just because I don't care for it. It's like, I don't want to hear about that. I don't care. I mean, maybe I'll hit okay and then see what the fuck it's about. If it's, you know, if it literally is like, you know, what? Okay, no, I don't think I would, because I'm not even interested in hearing the topic. I just don't care. Like, I don't care to go to a stream and just listen to that specifically. It's like, I'm gonna watch somebody play a game or something, or, you know, talk about some, or if they're playing music, then cool, I wanna listen to that. Past that, it's like, I don't really care about the rest, man. Like, bring it up if you want to, your stream, you know, bring it up in the middle just to talk about it for a sec. You do you, but if it's gonna be your entire stream, I'm not gonna watch it, because I don't care for it.
Yeah. That is why I need to keep my swearing level on, because I swear too much.
But
I
you
use the
don't need.
word
That's
"come."
what I'm saying
But
though.
if you read it, it does it if you swear prolonged time, which I do. I swear like almost
So do
every
I, and I
fucking
don't
time.
use it. Do you see me getting banned so far?
No, but we also talking about we are not big enough for that.
Then okay then. Then take the fucker off.
No,
You're not big enough for
I
it.
am for.
You're not good enough for it.
You're
Neither am
not
I.
good enough.
Neither am I.
You hear that, guys? You think I'm not good enough?
Hey, I'm right there with you. Don't worry.
Guys, bullet me. I'm gonna now sue him for defamation.
You do that, buddy.
And if you miss why we are suing each other for defamation, well,
We're not going
actually
back.
you, doesn't it?
Not much time left on the thing here. Not much time on the docket.
And we have at least one more major topic,
Yeah.
which actually I have a small topic that I have gotten info about today,
Okay.
which I'm gonna mention. Sega is delisting classic games on Steam.
Oh yeah. Sega is delisting their Dreamcast and Genesis games. So if you know the Mega Drive or Genesis or Mega Drive, either way, it's the same thing. The Mega Drive Classics game over on Steam. You're gonna want to go grab that if you have any interest, and also their Dreamcast games, which can be Jet Set Radio. Let's see. Here, let me go look. So I actually have it. I have the games myself. I can give you the list. Just give me a second. It's a lot easier than having to go through fucking some shit. Hold on.
Yeah. I hope you guys are having fun watching this stream. I recommend you to join Sol's Discord, so you can actually join us live and listen to us after the stream.
And before.
We have secret content that you do not know about.
Yeah. Okay, the Dreamcast games they're getting rid of will probably be Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, Sega Bass Fishing, Space Channel 5 Part 2. I don't know why specifically just Part 2. Because I don't think there is a Part 1 on Steam. I don't think Part 1's on Steam. The only games that are remaining will be probably Sonic Adventure DX and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Those two will remain. I don't know if Nights into the Dreams will count, because that's technically a Saturn game, but it might. It might count.
Isn't Sonic Adventure though also on Isn't that later though?
No, it's Dreamcast.
Huh.
Yeah, DX came out on the. DX is a like a whatever, a remaster upgrade. I don't know what you would call it. On
PC.
GameCube. Yeah, DX is on GameCube.
That's probably why they're not delisting that, because.
Well, still no. It's not necessarily because, you know, it's that. It's because it's a Sonic game. That's their biggest seller. And at that point, that's the only reason why. But, I mean, granted, that only matters to that one. The Adventure games are way more sold in that case. But there's still the Mega Drive collection, which, yeah. That's Mega Drive and Genesis Classics. That's what it's called. It's got a lot.
Yeah, you're probably gonna be able to still play them, guys, if you have a Switch.
Yeah, because there is a Genesis Online thing. But
let me actually go check that if you can. No. Friends online. Well, fuck you. I don't have friends. Stop lying to me.
Yeah, there's a whole list of games that are basically being delisted. Let's see, we have Alex Kidd and the Enchanted Castle, Alien Soldier, Alien Storm, Altered Beast, Beyond Oasis, Biohazard Battle, Bonanza Bros, Columns 3, I wonder why I'm in 2, Comic Zone, Crackdown, Decap Attack, Dynamite Hetty, Echo Jr., Echo the Dolphin, Echo the Tots of Time, Eswat, or Eswat, I don't know why I said Eswat, Eternal Champions, Fatal Labyrinth, Flicky, Gain Ground, Galaxy Force 2, Golden Axe, Golden Axe 3, Golden Axe 2, Gunstar Heroes, Kid Chameleon, Landstalker, Light Crusader, Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4, Restar, Shadow Dancer, Shining Force 1 and 2, Shining in the Darkness, Shinobi 3, Space Harrier 2, Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3, Space
guys,
Thunderblade.
if you still wanna play Shinobi 3, it's on Switch.
Okay. Super Thunderblade, Sword of Vermilion, The Revenge of Shinobi.
Did you mention Shining Force?
Yes.
Okay, that's also on here.
Okay, Revenge of Shinobi, Toe Jam and Earl, Toe Jam and Earl in Panic on Funkatron, Vector Man 1 and 2, Virtua Fighter 2, Wonder Boy 3, and Wonder Boy in Monster World, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic Spinball, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2, and Sonic 3D Blast. All of those games. I know that was a lot of games to say all at once, but I'm just saying because there wasn't that many, but, you know, for those people who grew up on Mega Drive and Genesis, you probably recognize a ton of those names. They're getting delisted. If you already own it, then you own it. You know, they're not going to take away from you. But there is that. And apparently what might be happening is there's a lot of ROM hacks on the actual, like their workshop. Like there's a lot of ROM hacks and shit like on their workshop for the game that you can do. And those are apparently also probably going to be delisted. Because, you know, if the game itself is going to be delisted, so a lot of the workshop content's going to be gone too. And that is honestly pretty sad.
Yeah.
So.
Did you ever mention Contra?
No.
Toe Jam and Earl is still on the Switch.
I'm sure most of them are going to be on the Switch, at least like the more popular ones of those. So there is that. I mean, you're going to still get it in other places, and that game in general, Mega Drive and Genesis Classic, like it is available on different platforms. It's just the PC version is what's getting delisted. And hey, there's always you know, other methods.
Guys, don't listen to this guy. He's tricking you to do other methods.
At this point, it's morally correct. Honestly, though, they don't actually care. Sega's one of the ones that don't entirely care. A lot of people are getting kind of pissy, I feel like, at this, where it's like, you know, like, hey, why the hell would you do this? And honestly, I'm in the boat where it's like, it's probably a license issue, and that's it. It's just like, it's just licensing issues, and that's nothing there's nothing they can do about that. It's not like, oh, hey, then just renew the license. It's like, for one, that's a shit ton of money, and there's a bunch of different groups they have to hunt down in order for it to do that. They have to contact them. It's a hell of a lot of work that'll probably take like a year or two just to fucking do. And at that point, the license is already gone. So.
And then there's probably an issue that, oh, we're not earning enough.
There is that too.
For it to be worth getting renewed license.
Hmm.
That's why Sonic is still on there, because it's probably also still gaining the money enough to be like,
yeah,
we are earning enough to keep the license on there, so they can hunt down the people that needs to be hunted down for it. But it's probably those older games that no one barely have heard about unless you like actually own the Sega. Because when you started ramming, I was like, I don't know any of these games.
I know a few. I mean, I know a few of them because they're extremely popular, but there's some that obviously I don't. But
yeah. But it's like, yeah, no, and as I said, they probably gonna be some on the Switch, and they might actually, if they are lucky, unless it needs to list them on Switch too, because that's again, licensing issue. Unless you're like, and then you have of course Nintendo that doesn't want to release like Pokemon on there, which they have the full license. I don't think they.
Yeah, Nintendo's a weird one.
Because I think there's like, the only issue is they needed to make a deal with Game Freak at that point, but that
they own Game Freak.
They own Game, yeah. Because there's people, because that's so weird when like Xbox removes their own games from Game Pass, and it's because licensing issue. It's like, I don't understand why, but it's like, it's probably because they still need the license from the studio, and then they for some reason doesn't own the studio anymore because they decided to shut it down.
Yeah.
Because then they realized, fuck, wait, we don't have the license for the game anymore. Because no one owns the license anymore. It's why is Telltale back, by the way? The Telltale games, are they still gone?
I think the only thing Telltale, or it's an entirely new Telltale anyway. Like, it's not the old group at all. But I think the only thing that they're doing at this point is just Wolf Among Us 2. Past that, I don't think they're doing anything else.
But do they still have the did they get the license to the old games?
Don't think so.
Yeah, that was a huge blow, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good ones. I mean, I still have yet to play the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale. Like, I still had it, but the problem with the official version of playing it is that the servers are down, and it requires the servers in order to log into a Telltale account. And that's just that's for cloud saving. It's meant so you can do cloud saves. That's the only purpose of it. And yeah, no, it's okay, cloud saves, and if it has the feature where you can have anyone compares. Well, no, you don't really need it for that. But you can, but it'll just say like, it can't find the results or something. But you can use it for like what is it? There was a thing where you could like scan a QR code in a lot of games. Like I think, what was it? Walking Dead 2 or 3 had it. You can scan a QR code, and it allowed anyone with a phone to then like vote the choices in the game. Like, you can actually like have people on phones like voting in a way. Something like that was pretty nice.
Yeah. Just because we have exactly one more major topic before we actually need to end. We want to preferably get through the major topics. We might throw in a small topic if we. We have one shitty one that matters. The other one, I think.
Really?
We might have.
There's really nothing really to mention about any of the side topics. Like, none of them really matter that much.
Yeah. I think if we kept the one at the top because that one's probably gonna come up again at some point because it's Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's always interesting. I've just not felt like removing those specifically. But I think the SAO shit was from last month.
Yeah, at this point, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's a game I might actually get, but, in the future, but at the moment,
If it has crossplay, I might get it on Xbox. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get it at all. Unless you buy it on Xbox too, but... Cause at that point, whatever it is, is it like Warzone and like Apex and shit? Like it's...
I don't think. I mean, it's not like a battle royale or anything. It's not that. Like,
I just know it's an online game. That's all I know.
I know it's online, but it's like it's a full. It has the full story. It's basically just remixing a lot of the original story. Like, it remixes the original story, like brings in characters like into events they weren't supposed to be in, which I guess is the fucking video games in general, but more crazier than anything, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah. You put a thing here which is funny as fuck, because we just basically talked about games getting delisted.
Oh yeah, the last major. So yeah, no, there was a thing recently where here, I'm gonna go to the article.
Yeah.
US publishers, basically. I'll just read the headline. Publishers are absolutely terrified preserved video games would be used for recreational purposes. So the US Copyright Office has struck down a major effort for game preservation. Basically, what game preservation in this case means is that basically old game ROMs, will say like, NES, SNES, stuff like that are no longer being sold. the actual publishers and developers, none of them can be paid for it. None of that can happen. Like, it's impossible, you know. And these days, like, there's nothing but like giant scalpers and shit where a NES game can cost $300 just to buy it, and it's really that bad. And again, all that money just goes to the fucking person who like owns the store. That's it. No one else gets that money. So in this case, it's the idea is, you know, having ROMs put up somewhere to preserve, at least to preserve the games, to make sure, like, you know, they could be played throughout history without them being gone forever. And it's sort of what people have been trying to battle for a while. But here in this, it basically says that, yeah, no, the US copyright system has decided to not agree to that. It's like it decided to not do that. It says they denied a request for a DMCA exemption that would allow libraries to remotely share digital access to preserve video games. So yeah. Because otherwise, these days, whenever someone tries to preserve games that absolutely cannot be sold, whatever, they still get you know, DMCA's or takedowns or whatever else. For example, this is already, you know, pretty huge news, and I think we talked about it in the past. Vim's Lair, yeah, that was a pretty good one that had, like, you know, no viruses whatsoever and was a really good preservation site. But then Nintendo came across it, and I forget what it's called. It's like ESA, Entertainment something America. I don't remember what it's called. It's like ESA, I think. They also came across it and delisted a shit ton of games.
Yeah, which is so, like, I believe in preservation overall. Like, we need to preserve history, books, everything, because we learn the past. Well, I don't know if we are actually learning from the past that much, but you know, that's a different topic.
I don't know, but I mean, it's just the idea of preserving it's like the better thing to do. Yeah, it doesn't do what you think it does, buddy. Also, sound effects are muted. I forgot to mention that because the game has sound effects. I'm trying to keep that muted. I could just turn the sound effects off, I guess, but
yeah, true, fail.
It's okay, True. You're a mod. You can refund yourself.
Yeah, true. Do
But,
your own job.
Sweet talking to himself. I mean, I'm still talking. I muted for a second there, yeah, but I had to. But yeah, no, it's just the idea that, you know, having ROMs to games, like, you know, preserved so they can actually be played, because at this point, full on, you know, purchasing wise, most like a shit ton of games out there can never be played ever again, because no one has access to them, and if they do, it's extremely expensive and it benefits no one to pay for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, nobody will accept that whole bit. Yeah, and also says down before it says hold on. More importantly, this also ignores the fact that libraries already lend out digital versions of more traditional media, like books and movies, to everyday people for what can only be described as recreational purposes. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Entertainment Software Association. That's what ESA is. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, it sucks. We again, we need to preserve the past and shit. I'm tired, guys.
Okay. Apparently, also, hold on a minute. Let me read this part.
What? More information about.
Register concludes that proponents did not show that removing the single-user limitation for preserved computer programs or permitting off-premises access to video games are likely to be non-infringing, according to the final ruling. She also notes the greater risk of market harm with removing the video game exemptions premises limitation, given the market for legacy video games. So basically, I think what they're trying to say is that if you tried to allow, if you tried to, you know, allow the preservation of these older video games and everything, it's liable to make it to where modern games will be played a lot less. People will get way less money off of modern games because the lesser ones are available. It would like
I wonder
ruin
why.
everything.
It couldn't be that the problem is that newer games are shit.
There is that too. But also, you know what would really help? Hey, companies, maybe you should find a way to, you know, get your
Make a
older
good
game. You know, not even that. Just get your older games and put them on platforms where you can buy them. Yeah, that'll work. You know, I mean, how Nintendo for a while had a virtual console, and now they have Switch Online where you can, you know, use the, you know, the retro libraries, and that works. I mean, if they could add more, it'd be better. But I know licensing is still an issue. But still, stuff like that would be helpful.
I think they had a reason with like Pokemon was that, oh, you cannot do trading and shit.
So?
Yes, you can.
And also, you can.
Like, you
I mean,
can.
you could because you know, Switch has the multiplayer mode, like the online multiplayer thing, where you can play any local co-op game online. And I think Game Boy Advance has the actual function of the cable to play multiplayer games that way. I think it does. So
Yeah, because I think you can still play Mario Kart.
like
Mario Kart together?
Yeah, it's like Super Circuit, I think.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you could like play that. Like it works, but I don't know. People are people.
Well, to answer your question, no, I'm not okay. I've never been okay. If you have to ask that question, are you okay? Do you need help? Blink twice. I don't know if it's blinking, you might need it. But
Yeah, I mean, how would you know that? Okay,
sitting
that's
in.
basically that.
Hey, blink twice.
I guess I'll get rid of
You
the
need
SAO
help.
one. We don't really need to talk about that one. Past that, I think that's good. I think we're done.
Yeah. Wait, guys, we had added segment, but I don't think we're gonna have time for that this time because we had so
Yeah.
much topic.
We have so many topics, but
basically-
we'll bring it up later on.
Yeah, so for the future, guys, we're gonna probably have segments in case there is like space for it, and we don't have a real good topic at the moment to talk about, but we still have some major topics. But we wanna put in something like we did today. I think today was a good thing. We did major, side, major. I think we did a double side. No, wait, we did a major.
Yeah, we did double
then we did
sides.
the double side.
Well, we don't need the specific, but you know we kind of bounced back and forth a little bit, and we had maybe 2 to 3 tangents, but you know,
Which happens.
it happens. It's gonna happen. It's whatever.
Yeah. Which also, guys, before we say our stuff, I'm gonna tell you guys, next month we are gonna do the stream a week later. So we also can, instead of doing the shit we did last year where we did the Game Awards in January, we're gonna do the Game Awards the week after it has been live. Which, what did I say again? I forgot. Guys, I am the planner here about
Are you
the
that?
date, and I don't know. Shut up.
Wasn't like the
I know
12th
where I
or something?
live.
I don't remember.
Cause I think it was. I'm gonna open it on my phone.
You do that.
I can't find a calendar because I know. Oh yeah, there's gonna be like. Is it 12th? Was it the first day? First day? Yeah. So we're gonna do the 17th or 19th, I think. Let me look up the Game Awards real quick to make sure I was right. The Game Award. Yeah, December 12th is the Game Award. And the Game Award has not released the nominees yet either, which I think they're gonna do it by next week. I would assume they're gonna do it the 12th or the 13th. So you have like a 30-day voting period, and they have to go through what, like 3 or 4 stages every time. Because I think it's like stage 1, where everything is like listed, and then you go to stage 2, where it's like the winners are a certain amount of winners from stage 1 goes to stage 2. I normally just vote on like the last stage, the second to last or last stage. That's where it really matters to be honest. Like the early stages is like, that's still a big race. That's like everyone can go on. And again, whoever says that Black Ops 6 is gonna win Game of the Year, you're drunk. Remember that. You're drunk.
I don't even drunk. They're fucking. I don't even know, man. That is the most stupidest claim I've ever heard. Like, it's a fucking COD game. It's not gonna win Game of the Year. You're stupid. These days, that doesn't happen. Maybe back in the day, back when we had actually good shit, but now, no. No, at this point, I don't believe it would ever happen.
That Black Ops wins?
No, that Call of Duty in general could be a Game of the Year contender.
Yeah. As I said earlier, and I'm gonna say
never
this,
be.
I think as well as gonna agree, is that we're gonna start doing React content at that point, because gaming is not worth it anymore.
Yeah. It's just... The game's fine. It's just like, it's not that. It's not worth that. It's not that good.
I would say this.
It's not like, holy shit, this is the best fucking game this entire year. Oh my god, it's amazing. No. Nowhere near that.
Game of the Year should go to a story-based game. Because that's where the good shit are. And it's all, if you go back through the year, it's never been an online game except Overwatch. Which, how the fuck did Overwatch win Game of the Year?
I mean, I feel like some multiplayer games can work. It just, I would say at the beginning of the year, yeah. Well, that's still story, but I'm saying like multiplayer, not co-op. There's a difference. There's now at this point a difference. What it comes down to it is, at least in the beginning of the year, yeah, Helldivers 2 looked like it was absolutely going to, because nobody would talk about anything different. It was that fucking big, to the point where like, everyone knew what it was, and it had an extremely engaging, both content-wise and the community itself. It was great, but now it just fell. It just got to the point where it's like, it's just kind of stale at the moment. It's still fun to play, but it's not Game of the Year material.
Yeah, and I think the issue was that because Sony fucked up their stuff.
I mean, it's mainly them, but past that.
That really didn't help them at all.
No. It definitely killed it quite a bit.
Okay, I think Black Myth Wukong can take it this year, because a lot of people seem to enjoy that game. And it's basically another Souls-like game. Even if people say it's not a Souls-like game, it is a Souls-like game. Every game today is a Souls-like game. No matter what you think. Even fucking Black Ops at this point is gonna be Souls-like. Just Saul staring into the...
No, I put my phone in front of the other phone, so it stopped tracking.
He just like say like, yeah, life sucks right now. It's over, guys.
No, I was replying to someone on Blue Sky about how GIFs aren't working right, because they posted a GIF and it's like it didn't work. In most cases, GIFs on Blue Sky, it's very blurry and it looks kind of like ugh. And I'm like, okay, it's probably best you just use like a video or something. And they're like, well, it's not even playing at all. And then I look back at it, I'm like, oh, it's literally not playing. Like, oh.
But yeah, guys, we are gonna be back. Let me just check my time. I said I can.
Perfect time ads to be. Go ahead, run that 3-minute ad break as we're ending. It's gonna end before the fucking break is over.
Yeah, so 19th or 21st of December.
Marking the calendars.
This is
Oh no, there is a Switch like review or a Nintendo review people like whatever profile thing. I don't know, on Blue Sky. Like, you know, they're called the Switch effect. Apparently, they just followed me. I'm like, ooh, we bash those people a lot. not Nintendo. I mean, not you know, the people making that. I'm assuming it's another podcast because they probably saw that I said this. Like, ew. Well,
yeah.
Oh well.
We just
Anyway,
trash, everyone.
free plug for those people.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, Clyde got. Wait,
No, Clyde's a
sub
sub.
or not?
Clyde's a sub. Clyde doesn't have
Yeah,
ads.
Clyde. So you're gonna hear us tell you about what you should do. You should go check out our other stuff, which is Sweden Cowboy in most places.
Might be, you know, Zolotl VT in places, but it is VTuber on Twitter. Why? It's because it's the first thing I made. It's the first thing I made with this name, and I started with VTuber, and then I realized it looks better with VT. And at that point, it was already too late. I couldn't change it. It was linked everywhere.
Yeah.
I could do that, but then
then
it ruins a lot of videos with
I think
descriptions.
it's lazy.
I'm not going to go through however many videos I have at this point. I have a shit ton. I'm not going to go through all of them just to fucking change Twitter names. Not doing it.
But yeah, guys, don't forget to do that. We'll be back the 19th or 21st. I think we're the 19th because I feel like 21st is going to be very close to Christmas.
Probably.
And so sad news, you're working Christmas.
Yeah. Well, not really sad news for me, because I get
Well, you work
I get holiday pay.
Christmas evening.
Still holiday pay.
Congrats, guys. Solid's working Christmas. Give him applause. He's getting extra
Yay!
cash.
I get extra money for working on that day. It's the first time in years I haven't gotten holiday pay in years, because every time it's the day after I work. I'm like, damn it. It sucks, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? Holiday pay. Nice.
Well, you don't celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve anyway, stuff.
No. I celebrate it on
American
Eve.
stuff is the 25th.
I do it on Eve.
Oh, you're one of the normal people. Okay.
You know, or at least my family, we celebrate it on Eve, and we get, you know, we do all the, you know, get together, presents, blah blah blah, whatever it would be on Eve, and then Christmas Day we just relax. We just sit there, you know.
You said that with your girlfriend, like no one gets close. We don't pay money.
Yeah. Well, I guess with this year, I mean, let me see.
They might move it to the 25th or the 23rd. Oh, actually, it doesn't work for you either way.
But where are you looking at? I don't work then. What?
The 24th.
I don't work on a Tuesday. What are you on about? I don't work on Tuesdays. What?
Wait, am I on the wrong? Wait. Oh, I'm the wrong month. Okay, I'm not. I'm on the wrong day.
Yeah.
I was on the wrong month.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. I don't work on Christmas.
Guys,
So 24th and 25th. It's on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. I don't work those days. The only way I would is if they had me do overtime. And honestly, I might be tempted just because more money for overtime plus holiday pay. So.
Is that all 3 days? The 24th to 26th? Is that holiday pay or not? That's how you do with days.
Just the days, 24, 25. Well, I don't even know if 24th counts as a holiday pay. They may only do 25th, but maybe. I don't really know. It's been a while.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, no, guys. Okay, so I was wrong. So 18th, wait, 17th or 19th is the days. Not. Moms are hard, man. Yeah, we will be back. I promise, guys. We will be back.
Yeah. Other than that, I just want to say that tomorrow I will be back to play Enshrouded with V Huddle. I'm assuming it's going to be around 1 p.m. Eastern. Oh, you little son of a... God damn it. I'll get to that here in a second. Let me finish my thought process, and then I'm gonna go after you there, sir. Probably around 1 p.m. Eastern. Gonna be playing, Enshrouded with the Viettle crew. And I don't know what else to do tomorrow. Maybe some other stuff. Tuesday of next week. Phasmophobia with Mr. True Nightmare, who just tipped $10.
He's trying to back out now.
I see how it is.
You to back out. He's secretly just bribing you to not play again.
It's like, wait. It's like, no, wait, hold on, wait, hold on a minute. It's like Phasmophobia. Wait a minute. Probably gonna preview the Blood Moon. It's just like, no. I don't know if it popped up on stream. It should have, but I guess it didn't. It's weird. It should have, but it usually does, but I don't. Yeah, no, the alert box is in the stream right now. I don't know why it didn't show. Weird. I don't know. I don't know why it did that. Oh, shut up and take my money. Okay. Of course. Yeah, no, the message didn't show. I don't know why it didn't. It should have.
I don't think it would do on my side either, because I don't think I have. How just not? Because I think I have had everything working on when I used Streamlabs.
Yeah.
But since I switched to OBS, nothing has been working as it should, and I'm just too lazy to fix shit.
Yeah, I don't know. But okay then. I guess that's gonna be the end of the podcast today. So thank you all for coming out and watching and listening and however else you do. Yeah. For the podcast, see you next month. As for the other stuff, I'll see you tomorrow. Me and Sweet will see you Tuesday, along with True. See ya then.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.